Okay. We're gonna see if this works. I tried a few days ago. Okay, sorry for the echo. I tried a few days ago to stream, and I had nothing but technical difficulties the entire stream. All of my technology decided to not work. So, I wanted to double check that my microphone was coming through, which it seems to be. Let me just I wanted to double check that. Okay, great. And then I was trying to do the new idle banner, and my Kindles crashed my emulator 3 times. It couldn't do the Kindle. The dances were too hot. No, I think I ran out of room, processing power on my computer. So I have obtained an external hard drive with 2 terabytes of extra data on it. I just tried this before logging on. I tried the Kindle. It did not crash. So I'm cautiously optimistic that today's stream will work, as opposed to my stream from I think it was Saturday. I tried to stream. Oh man, it was a mess. I think it was Saturday. So anyway, okay, great. Okay, so I think we're good. Wow. I apologize that it's been so long since I streamed. I've been having some ongoing health stuff, which is super fun, and then I tried to stream, and then none of my technology wanted to work. So then I just deleted it because I was like, nobody can even, you can't hear me, and my emulator kept crashing. So anyway, hopefully today goes smoother. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I got that from Salem Tovar, who is one of my favorite commentary streamers. She's so funny. And so she says that about her channel. She says, welcome to my channel. And I just think that's so funny. I'm not going to steal that. I just watched her, so it was in my head. Okay. So, hello. Welcome back. I'm so sorry that it has been a minute. And by a minute, I mean many days. I don't know what the heck Sylus is even wearing. I let them dress themselves. This is what we got. I don't know. That's a whole look he's got going on. But anywho, okay. So, we tried to play the idle banner a couple days ago. Didn't work. My emulator couldn't handle it. I think I fixed the issue. I think now that I've freed up much more storage space on my computer, we should be fine, because I just tested it and it seemed to run fine. So I think we can go ahead and try and run the idle banner today. I have a bunch of 4-star cards that I've unlocked too. We've got Sylus's new free one. We've got the 2 new promise cards for Raph and Zane. Clearly, we're not going to get to all of this stuff today because these cards take a minute, and I'm a yapper. But we will do what we can. So, I guess I'm gonna. I don't really have anybody to ask, but I am good with starting with whoever. I tend to run my cards in the order that I pull them. I don't know why. That just happens to be like how I do it. But yeah. So last time on my failed stream, I started with Sylus. And then I tried to do his 4-star card because I was like, well, at least we won't have the Kindle. Maybe my game won't crash. But then my microphone wasn't working the whole time anyway. So Sylus, I think we're not going to start with you. Apologies. We will start with... I don't even know who we're going to start with. We'll start with someone. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I think I can do this. Entries, 8. I'm doing a little quick random generator. Okay. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm spinning a little random wheel with all their names. We're gonna see who goes first. Are you kidding me? It landed on Sylus. Jesus Christ. When I was specifically like, we're not going to start with Sylus because that's what I did the other day, and we're not going to do that again. But I guess we're doing that again. So that's cool. So I guess we're starting with him anyway. Okay. Well, I tried. Sorry, chat. But I guess we're starting with Sylus again. I am so paranoid now because this is the second time, not today, but a couple days ago. It's the second time where I've tried to stream and my mic just wasn't functioning. And I know I've checked it already, but I'm just checking again. Second time where I've tried. Okay, I hear myself. Hopefully, we should be all good. Okay, well, I tried to make it random and it still chose Sylus. So I guess that's who we're starting with. My apologies. We're gonna do improvised flow. Oh wait, I have to do the hair hack. We gotta set up my MC. It's just a thing. Okay. Give me uno momento por flavor. Alright. I always go between... There's so many of these hairstyles. I do love this hairstyle on her too. I think it's super cute. But, like, I also really love the braid. I'm a big fan of the braid. So, I'm probably still going to rock the braid, honestly. Okay. Take this off, put this on, apply. We're going to go here. We're just doing the hair hack real quick so that she shows up in my Kindled as she should. I am very scared that this card is going to crash my emulator again. I tried the Kindled already before starting the stream because I was worried, and I was like, let me check it. So I checked it, and chat, we should be good, but, yeah, this has been one of those weeks where, like, nothing wants to go the way that it should. So, okay, I've set up my MC, I have checked if the Kindled will crash my emulator, I've checked my microphone is working, I think we should be good. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Anyway. We're going to recall it. Yet again, this poor game is like, why do you keep playing this? Because you've betrayed me, Mew Mew player. You betrayed me. Okay. Let's get it going, okay? Alright. Very good. It looks abandoned. Hopefully they won't immediately find this place. But if they wait outside, that's going to be a problem. Why did the Polar Knight show up now? I tap the Hunter's Watch again in frustration. The screen is still blank and the light won't even turn on. I need to figure out a way to contact the association.
Kitten, you traveled all the way to the edge of the N109 zone. Why is the first person you're trying to contact not a local?
I have nothing nice to say. Hi. She's bewildered. I'm just happy.
Do hunters really think we're unfriendly in the N109 zone?
I look around. The tunnel is pitch black. There's no one nearby. Is letting people chase my hunter motorcycle like wild dogs your idea of being friendly?
Whoever is after your little bike can't be that dangerous. I'm surprised they gave you a hard time.
Sylus's voice shifts. Close, far, left, then right. It's like it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I'm sorry, chat, I'm paranoid. I'm just checking the left. Yep, my microphone is still working. I'm so paranoid now. Okay. What kind of device is he using? The magnetic field here was already unstable. I barely finished off the Wanderers before the Polar Knight appeared. Now the entire no-hunt zone is drowning in darkness.
Unfortunate timing, huh? You were targeted by a bunch of thugs hanging around the N109 zone's border, and your equipment is acting up.
This is totally an exposition drop, but I don't care. He could read me the phone book, and I would be sat right here.
It's not a crisis, but it's not a minor issue either.
voice is like chocolate. It's like velvet. I'm guessing Mephisto saw everything. There isn't another reason for why you'd coincidentally show up. I move slowly, my hands on the tunnel wall. I'm trying to figure out where he really is.
You want to find me?
Lord, yes.
Go ahead.
Lord, yes, I do.
Would you like to know how you can take down multiple enemies in the dark?
I turn toward the sound, but it shifts again. It's coming from a different direction. By the way, this very much feels like foreshadowing for his next myth. I feel like there will be a scene just like this. I don't know if it's going to be in the arena that they talked about and MC remembered in the main story, Death and Rebirth, but I definitely feel like this is... It just feels too... I don't even know. I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the right... but it feels so like... Oh yeah, we'll see this again. This will come up again. Is this the part where Anakainis' leader gives me a hands-on lesson? Will you call it Darkness Sovereign 101?
Oh, your good taste never fails to impress me.
Good lord, that man's voice. His laughter seems to surround me like invisible snakes slithering along the tunnel walls. I love that sentence. Oh, that is a good sentence.
People who were lured down here before would panic and start mistaking each other for enemies.
Did any of them make it out?
What do you think?
Boy, why are you talking to me like that? He's giving me, like, a lesson on survival, and I just want to jump his bones. Like, I just... Why are you flirting with me, Sylus?
You don't need to fight if you can make your enemies believe lies are truths.
Why are you seducing me in the middle of a life or death situation? Actually, that is very Sylus-coded, now that I think about it.
Here's a tip. When your eyes fail, trust your other senses. Pick up on the subtle cues they can't fake.
I'm sorry to go on a quick aside, but that when your eyes fail, trust your other senses, pick up on the subtle cues they can't fake. That gives me Daredevil vibes. I just want to be like, I am Daredevil! Fear me. I close my eyes. See? Sight gone. She's Daredevil. I close my eyes and stop trying to follow his words. I let the sounds flow through me instead. I crouch, and my fingertips touch the ground. Through the cracks in the floor, I can feel a faint tremor. He's walking. Guided by instinct, I shift toward the wall in the lower left corner. This breathing doesn't have the metallic hint of a voice coming from a speaker. It's real. Close. It's behind the wall. He's right next to me. I take a few steps back on purpose. These tunnel devices! You left them here before.
Who would have thought that you'd stumble in and actually put them to use after so much time has passed?
Funny that. Maybe it's fate.
It's superstition.
Sylus hates anything fate related. Don't even bring up fate. He gets so mad about it. Which, okay, if you've played Beyond Cloudfall, that makes a lot of sense why. But it's just funny. As soon as he lets his guard down, I shift my weight toward the collapsed section I felt earlier. I make it look like I'm losing my balance. Sylus! I hear real footsteps behind me and to the side. My arm is suddenly gripped and I'm caught. There's a firm chest near my back.
Are you injured?
He's so worried. I lean against him and tilt my head up to see those faintly glowing eyes in the dark. My studying wasn't in vain, right? I learned from the best teacher, after all.
Oh, you fooled me. That alone earns a perfect score.
See, and I feel like this whole aspect of, like, he said, like, oh, pick up on the subtle cues they can't fake. I just fake fell. I fooled him. That's going to come up in his myth. It has to, right? Like, there's got to be some sort of... That's going to come up. Oh, please excuse my dogs. I don't know what. This is my life. What about the rest? I figured out where you were, too. At that moment, flickers of light begin to appear at the tunnel entrance.
That's the trail from the motorcycle. She's hiding in there.
They're really persistent. So are my dogs.
Didn't you want to score for everything else? I guess we have a new test. It was delivered.
I'm literally watching my viewers drop as you bark. Something cold and cube-shaped is pressed into my hand. It feels like a puzzle cube with twistable segments. Rubik's Cube foreplay? Say what?
Turn it, and the sound will come from a different direction.
That's
Now
cool,
then,
though. That's a cool...
Prove to me that I taught you well.
Sylus and I are deep inside the tunnel. I start the engine and twist the device in my hand.
Did you hear that? It's up ahead. Move!
It's pitch black. Does anyone have a backup light?
Sylus snaps his fingers. A mass of black-red mist materializes out of thin air. The thug's lights flicker and go out instantly. Yeah, why is this sexy? I don't know.
What's wrong with the lights? They're working just fine.
Who touched me?
Who touched me? I drop a few bullets on purpose and load my gun.
Wait, there's someone at my 3 o'clock.
I thought it was on the right.
Watch out! Move!
In the confusion of shifting sounds, the group quickly loses their sense of direction. One of the panicked thugs fires. The bullets slam into the tunnel walls with deafening echoes. This is his Dragon Myth music. This is not, but the intense Just a moment, please. A moment. I'm going to let them. I'm too afraid to mute my microphone. I'm too afraid. Because whenever I've done that, I lose my microphone. Hi, Jaylee! I just said that out loud. I don't know why I needed to type it to you, too. I was very excited to see you. Hi, Jaylee. I am back. I have been having some health stuff, but I tried to stream before this, and my stream, I had all of the technical difficulties ever. My microphone wasn't working, and then my emulator that I play this game on kept crashing. And it was just like a mess. So I took a few days. I think I figured out why it was crashing. I pretty much ran out of storage space on my computer, so I got a whole 2 terabyte external hard drive for my computer. I just tried, before getting on stream, I just tried running the scene that made it crash the last time I tried to stream, and it seemed to work. So I think I got it. It was actually in this card, but I'm replaying it because nobody got to. My mic wasn't working and the scene wasn't working, so we're just replaying it. It's fine. Everything is fine. But anyway, hi. It's good to see you, Jaylee. How have you been? Don't mind me. I'm happy that things are like working now, but it was so funny. I was like, how many things can go wrong? Sylus returns to the tunnel. Did I say Sylus? I think I said Sylus. Subliminal messaging. Okay, Silence returns to the tunnel faster than I expected.
Congratulations. You've learned how to take out half of the N109 zone without using a single bullet.
What? I'm sorry. If anybody heard his clapping in the beginning, didn't it sound sarcastic? It sounded a little sarcastic to me. I'm glad you're good. And thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I think I figured it out. I am not the most tech savvy human being in the world. I'm all right. But like not. So I hope it totally did sound sarcastic, right? I was like picturing like Even MC, she's not saying anything in this next. She knows. She knows it sounded sarcastic. Did you always have to deal with groups like that?
Only in the beginning. Sure, there were a lot of them, but they're still a scattered mob.
It's really funny, Shaylee. I don't think you were in here yet. Because on my last stream, which you won't see the VOD for because it was a failure, but on my last stream, I started with Sylus. So today I was like, oh, like, I'll start with someone else. And so I literally pulled up a wheel for like so you can spin it and, it'll randomly pick and it landed on Sylus. And I was like, I guess the universe really wants me to play his card first from this banner. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, and thank you so much. Yeah, I am feeling a bit better. Yeah, right, Sylus said, you bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Sylus said, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, good, and now my chat is actually working on the... okay, streaming stuff is coming together. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. The way you just spelled it is actually probably the closer to the normal way. But Infold has to be different. No, we love Infold and they're different. Well, we love the artists at Infold. The sales team, jury's out. But yeah, no, I am. I'm definitely feeling better. I actually saw a new doctor. I was waiting to see a specialist for like almost all year. But I finally got in to see him, so that was really good. So yeah, I'm still chugging along. And I think my rig is also now feeling better too. I really hope so. I'm scared. We're gonna get to the scene we got to earlier this week, and it's gonna crash again. I'm very scared. Please excuse my dogs. This has been... I don't know why. I don't know. I know. It really can. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, it was worth it because, like, he's like a very specialized... Like, not just like a... Oh, I went to go see... Like, not that I'm saying that, like, any specialist is... We're all just so happy to be here, Sylus. No, and, like, don't get me wrong, like, every specialist is definitely important, but this one's, like, even more, he's, like, a hyper-specialized doctor of a specialty, so, it was just, I'm like, very excited that I was able to get in to see him, but yes, it took me, I think I originally scheduled with him in, like, February, and I've had, like, flares up and down of this issue all year, and people were like, are you okay? Like, what can I do for you? And I'm like, I am just trying to make it to October, man. At the end of October, I see this guy, and I just gotta get to the end of October. But we made it. We started from the bottom, now we're here. So, oh, I'm sorry. For anybody who... Sylus, you're being very patient. I appreciate that. Here's what he just said. My apologies, chat.
Only in the beginning. Sure, there were a lot of them, but they're still a scattered mob.
Okay.
The higher up you climb, the fewer you face head-on. Unfortunately, they become harder to deal with.
The more casually he says it, the more my imagination runs wild. A quiet voice inside me grows clearer. I want to see more places that Sylus has visited. I walk alongside Sylus. Words are hard. While pushing my hunter motorcycle toward the tunnel exit. Has anything happened lately? Are people trying to cause trouble during the polar night?
What's the latest intel from your association?
I was a little sassy. My association. He just wants me to join Onakindness so bad. He just... The Hunters Association caught wind of some groups planning to expand their legal protocore business in the N109 zone during the polar night. But there's been no sign of Onakindness making a move. Nothing really. I just feel like the polar night is a comfort to the N109 zone, but quiet periods like this never last long.
The N109 zone lives in the darkness year-round. Chaos is the norm. If you're worried, you should be concerned about other places.
I feel like, oh my god, what is his, the TikToker who always, like, he does videos where he's like, That's what I feel like right now. We're near the exit. The Hunter's watch comes back to life, and the comms seem to be working again.
Mission submission complete.
Amazing.
During the polar night, Anhausen class and Psychic class evolvers are vulnerable to magnetic fluctuations. You've been granted time off.
I apologize for it. I know I keep saying things in the middle of this card. I know. But we have never heard of a Psychic class evolver in this game. And I'm very curious, like, why they could have just... My class, the main character, her class, is an Anhausen class. Okay, we're familiar with that. We've never heard of a Psychic class. So, I am speculating, and I could be very wrong, but I am speculating that this is a breadcrumb for a future 6th love interest. There have been lots of hints that there may be a future 6th love interest. And I know some people are like, oh, we don't need one, I don't think there will be one, and I think that's totally valid. I just have a working theory about the lore of this game that seems to indicate to me that I think there's going to be a 6th one, and I feel like if there is a 6th one, they're going to be a Psychic class evolver. That's what I think. That I'm calling it now. This VOD will exist. It will be proof. If that tends to be the case. We'll see.
Your association is surprisingly thoughtful.
That's true. It is a surprise. Is Anna Kindness planning to follow their example?
You said it yourself. The polar night is a comfort for us. The people down there probably won't waste a golden opportunity like this.
Wait, no, actually, sorry, this is funny. There's a running joke in the fandom that, like, Sylus comes on screen and, like, all the girls start barking, so this is a little bit funny. This is a little bit funny that they're going nuts right now. Thank you for being my witness! They are excited. I'm excited, too. Although I'm also a little apprehensive. There's nothing wrong with you, Sylus. I'm just apprehensive about my technology. It's been a journey. I'm gonna be very nice to you, okay, PC and headset. We're gonna function. We're going to work properly. We can do this.
But I'm open to learning new things.
Say less. Sounds like you have something in mind.
Now that it's dark everywhere, anyone who wants to make deals can just go outside and do it. The N109 zone should be quiet for 2 weeks. It's the perfect time to enjoy the scenery.
And by the way, Chaylee, I know that you're not a lads player, but you correct me if that's changed or anything, but this newest event that came out is like... How do I explain? Kind of like a K-pop idol banner, except it's not at all. It's really not. It was really just kind of a theme they used to be able to like animate dancing kindles. So this is kind of like a dance music-y banner. But all these cards are like, well, some more than others, but these cards are still very full of like lore and character stuff. So, but just so you have a little bit of background. And aren't totally taken off guard by what's about to happen. My dogs are just belligerent. I don't know. A familiar motorcycle comes into view as we step out of the tunnel. It's just like the N109 zone. There's no sunlight, which is part of your usual lifestyle.
That's why I want to go sightseeing with you. It'll make today feel different.
Yeah, right. I put it in the new stuff and they played the trailers. Yeah, I'm sure that was like, you were like, what? What's happening? It's something the fandom had wanted for a really long time. And I think the Kindles, which are like the animated scenes, look great. I think the music is super fun. It's a little spicy, which like the fans all ate up. The actual cards don't feel super connected to that, which is funny because the cards themselves are like very well written. It's just that there's like this consistency issue between like, okay, here's the card story and then here's this woohoo, we're dancing now. But you know, I feel like with a lot of the multi-banners they've run in this game, that's kind of been the case. They did like a pseudo wedding banner back in the spring, maybe, or was it early summer? No, it was earlier than that. Spring, maybe. And it was very similar, where it was like, and some of them fit better. Silus's in particular, like, very much fit in with his lore, because of his myth that actually they just reran, which I still have to play through, so that's still incoming. It's a whole thing. But like, I remember Raphael's felt very like, we're just gonna ham-fist this in here, it's fine, it'll be fine. So yeah, so it's not like, this isn't that different from when we've had multi-banners in the past. The one multi-banner that was like super cohesive and awesome was Catch-22, which is funny because when the trailer came out, people freaked out and they were like, what the hell is this? But it ended up being like maybe my favorite multi-event ever, because I thought it was an AU multi-event, and the world they built was super cool, and each card was like a movie. Like, each character got like an hour and a half long story, and it was so cool. So I loved that. But yes, anyway, yeah, well, there's gonna be some shenanigans in these cards, so it'll be fun. Something tells me it's not that simple. Alright, if we're gonna be travel partners, then I get a say in where we go.
You have a destination in mind?
It's nothing specific. I want to visit places you've been to before, like the tunnel. His thoughtful gaze with its profound depths rests on me.
2 weeks won't be enough, then.
That's fair. I'm not greedy. We'll go as far as 2 weeks allow. That's the scenery I want. His eyes reveal a faint hint of mirth as he gets on the motorcycle.
Your vacation, your call.
Damn straight. No, I'm kidding. Oh, and now the cat is here. It's just, everybody's excited about Sylus. This is a Sylus household.
You're not actually going to ride around town on that little hunter motorcycle, right?
It's still less flashy than yours.
At least mine doesn't advertise who I am.
I mean, our first stop is an unremarkable underground auto shop that Sylus knows. Which, by the way, we say it's an unremarkable underground auto shop. I'm not 100% sure that this is not the same auto shop we went to in the main story. The background looks similar. It might be a little different, actually, now that I look at it. Sylus, you're kind of in the way, but now that I'm looking at it, it might be a little different. I would have to replay the main story to be able to tell you.
If you live long enough, you get to see everything. I never thought you'd bring someone here.
Hello. A middle-aged man, the owner, steps out with zero fear in his eyes.
You'll see her again, so make sure to remember her face.
Oh yeah, stop it. You'll see me again. The owner studies my face for a second, then he grins.
Name's Hank. Do you need new toys for your bike? I'm your guy.
Alright, Hank. Hello, I'm MC. I could put my name. It's fun. That's not actually my name either. That's my. I'm writing a novel, and that's my protagonist name in the novel, and I use that for like all my roleplay characters. You two go way back?
Before when the N109 zone was still under the radar.
Oh.
He's the only one who ever beat me on the racetrack.
Cool. Thank you, Chaley. Yeah, I've been working on it for a minute. And I'm working on a high fantasy series, actually. I'm super nerdy. I have like whiteboards hanging in my house with like maps and stuff. But so I always use her name for like all the games that I play. So like
The motorcycle that won the latest underground race. Was it your handiwork?
You watched it, huh? Are you impressed? Do you want me to build one for you?
He's so excited.
We're not looking for racing mods. We need some long-distance comfort.
He's not wrong.
Do what you think is best.
Okay. Hank expertly rolls Silas's bike into the workshop.
Try it.
This is where me and MC are different, because I This would not be this would not be good for me. Sylus pats a sleek black frame. I mount it, and my toes barely touch the ground. Hank said you're the only one he lost to. And it sounds like he's a prideful guy himself.
He only has one regret. Age caught up to him, so he'll never beat me again.
Wah wah. He kneels, reaches under the seat, and pops an adjustment latch.
He wanted to win. But once he noticed someone had tampered with my bike, he stopped the race himself.
That's a noble human. What you do when no one's watching proves whether or not you can be trusted.
Is this another one of your rules of the night?
Don't you say it like that. Don't you patronize me. Why are you so close? He places one hand protectively against my knee, lowers the seat by 2 centimeters, and then locks it. He taps my calf twice. I let my legs fall and both my feet touch the ground. I feel like 2 centimeters would not be enough for me, and probably also MC. I used to think MC was like 5'6". I don't know where I had that number from, but I talked to a bunch of... I'm in a Discord that, like, we all talk about this game, and it sounds like she's actually closer to, like, 5'4" or, like, 5'3". I'm 5'2", so, like, that would not be long. I still don't know that would be long enough for her. I mean, he's, like, you know, a giant, so, like, if you're going from where he would normally sit, it's gotta be way more than that. Then again, I don't know if this is his bike that we're on, or if it's just, like, a random bike in the shop, because I think Hank took his bike. I'm getting distracted. Anyway.
I must have passed your test a long time ago.
Look at us. 5'2" besties. We reppin'. What's up? It's a good height. It's a short height, but that's okay. The cat is here. Do you also want to see Sylus? Can you see? My screen is pretty big. I think you can probably see. Okay. You did pass my test a long time ago, by the way, Sylus. You passed it way long ago. It's funny because so many people are like, I started playing this game for so-and-so, but then I played it, and, like, now I'm a so-and-so main. Like, I really love Xavier, like, and I thought I was gonna really love Xavier, or, like, whatever. And I, like, came into the game, and I was like, Sylus. And I'm in the game, and I'm still like, Sylus. I mean, I'm a harem girly, for sure. I love them all. I play them all. But I would be lying to you if I said he wasn't my favorite, because he is by far. While I'm still testing the bike, Hank returns. Sylus's motorcycle now has a pannier on it. Pannier? It sounds French.
It's packed with stuff that'll last a month. It should be more than enough.
Thanks. Is your business doing well?
That definitely was like a business.
I just sold a batch of high-frequency silencers and stealth coatings.
Equipment you'd use for sneaking around at night.
How many?
At least 50.
This part's really funny to me because MC, like, she's very naive and, like, doesn't understand what's happening here. I mean, she does. She puts it together. But, like, you'll do.
They're so generous. We'll give them everything they're looking for.
You got it, boss man.
She's bewildered. Maybe the shock on my face is too obvious. Sylus glances at me. He's with Anakainis too? Which, like, okay, she put it together. But, like, if I'm walking into this place with Sylus, I'm assuming this person is with Anakainis. When I say, like, take me to places you've been to before, I'm not expecting to go to, like, some random Joe Schmo's place. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm cynical. It could be that.
Are you surprised?
Apparently she is. I'm not. But this place is nowhere near Anakainis' base. I thought he was your friend. Anakainis has bases everywhere. They own, like, everything. Right? What? MC, what are you doing?
Anakainis has all kinds of people, including friends.
Do you not know how criminal enterprise works? You're a cop! Well, I don't know. She's not exactly a cop. She's, like, cop adjacent. I don't know. The government in Lincoln City is a little above my pay grade. Hank nods at me. His ordinary face hides stories no one has ever told. I love that sentence. That's a great sentence. Like, just as a writer, like, that's a great sentence. And it makes me feel like he's significant and he's going to come back. And he's going to show up again. His ordinary face hides stories no one has ever told. Like, there are stories there for us to experience, for sure. Like, that's interesting. He's a cool... Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a good line. Like, it's definitely catches my attention and makes me think that I'm going to see him again, for sure. Hello, you're so pretty. Hi. Sylus nonchalantly straps the helmet onto my head.
This was one of my old stops. If you've seen enough, then let's keep going.
Allons-y! Let's go. Sylus, someone's following us.
You noticed it that quickly?
I guess so.
You're getting used to the dark.
Sir, don't talk to me like that in my ear. Nothing good will come of it. Soon after we set out, I noticed motorcycles behind us. They keep their distance to avoid suspicion. Are 2 of them taking turns to tail us?
There are at least 10. Those 2 are just a distraction.
Of course, naturally.
The rest are fitted with silencers and stealth coating.
Of course.
They'll be hard to spot at night.
Yep. Wait. When Hank said 50, was he talking about the number of fully equipped bikers coming after you? Which, again, the way they discussed it, I already made that assumption. But okay.
No. They're coming after both of us, kitten.
Ah! Okay. I take a deep breath and tighten my grip on the handlebars. MC! Like, how are you so naive? My little darling, honey! We gotta sit down and have a conversation!
If you're having second thoughts, you can still turn back. Lincoln's waiting with your quiet polar night vacation on the table.
You probably did chases like this more times than I can count. I have no intention of backing out. I'm getting the full experience here.
Then why don't we do it my way?
Say less. What do you mean?
Hurry up. If you fall behind, you'll miss the show.
I'm sad. I'm intrigued. Before I can respond, his motorcycle roars and cuts through the night. It leaves a silver trail like an arrow vanishing into the darkness. I twist the throttle and follow him. Behind us, a few of the bikes lose control on several turns. The night wind stretches and the road ahead continues to twist.
Today's not their lucky day. I've used this path before. Get ready to go right. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry. His voice just like got deeper with each number and it like scratched an itch in my brain. We switch lanes at the exact same second and smoothly traverse a narrow mountain path. Our twin trails of light overlap for a moment, then they vanish into the dark like we were never there. We ride through a stretch of open land. I ease off the gas pedal. A faint streak of light flashes across my helmet visor. It's raining?
Slow down. It's not just any rain.
I look up. Countless fine silver threads drift down from the night sky. With a faint crackle, they land on my helmet and motorcycle.
Electrical dust fall.
I've never heard of it before.
You'll only see this in the N109 zone's most magnetically unstable areas. It shows up every now and then.
That would be really cool, though. The threads fall near me. Tiny silver blue particles shimmer and skip across the metal of the bike.
I know you want to admire it, but let's move before the static messes up our hair.
What a diva. This is so pretty. Before the silver blue glow floods everything behind us, we duck into an old greenhouse for cover. The scent of damp soil and vegetation brings me back to something real. It grounds me after going through the weightless rush of riding during the polar night. This is weird. I've spent a ton of scentless days in the N109 zone before. But ever since the polar night began, it feels different.
Maybe it's because the night is more pure this time around.
pure danger, maybe. It's been non-stop since the moment someone started tailing my hunter motorcycle.
No, kitten. It's pure because we're the only ones here.
I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. He's so pretty, and he looks so good on that pretty background. It's just, were you talking to me, sir? I'm sorry. Before I can respond to the softness in his voice, Sylus opens the pannier and starts tossing things my way. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's my guess.
Catch.
Oh. Yeah, I got it. Heating pads, instant hot drinks. Since when did the leader of Anakinus pack supplies so daintily?
Well, someone is using this road for the first time. When I rode alone, I never packed anything.
Those are both such good lines. Because he's so thoughtful and considerate of her, but then we're also seeing, when I rode alone, I never packed anything. I mean, like, truly, he's never had roots. I mean, he's always been, which, like, also with his myth, he never had anything of his own. Sorry, I gotta stop or I'll get my feels. Okay. For a moment, the air falls quiet. The electric particles gather on the glass walls and wrap us in a soft, silvery blue glow. Wouldn't you say I'm getting used to living in the dark?
You've done more than just get used to it. Considering how you shook off those pursuers, it won't be long before the N109 zone starts telling stories about you.
Stop it. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that my tangents aren't, like, too distracting. But I'm glad I can give you some extra context, too. Because, you know, I know that you're really just kind of experiencing this game through streamers, which is totally cool, by the way. I think a lot of people should do that, who, like, might be interested in the story and stuff, but, like, don't want to have to spend money on events and cards, because, like, that's completely valid, and I think everybody should take advantage of that. Whenever I'm, like, talking to friends about, like, oh, I don't know if I should, like, pull for this banner, like, I don't know if I have, like, the money, and I'm like, just, people put it on YouTube, people stream it, like, absolutely take advantage of the fact that this community is, like, so, like, welcoming and sharing, and also the fact that, like, as greedy as Infold can be, they don't, like, copyright stuff and then, like, rip it off YouTube or whatever. Like, people post their stuff and it's all there, and people can stream, and, like, so that for sure, I'm like, hell yeah, I vibe with that. You probably knew this chase would happen, and you still told me we were sightseeing.
I didn't lie. I just gave you part of the truth.
There's another one of your nighttime survival rules.
If you say so.
You can say anything. You can just say anything. You're so pretty. He sits down beside me and moves his fingers. The suspended electric particles in the air slowly gather around his hand. To be honest, when the polar night falls and you're suddenly alone in the dark with enemies right behind you, it's still scary.
It's natural to be afraid of the dark. Overcoming that instinct is difficult.
What about you? You were never scared, even when your back faced the dark? The things I really like about Twitch, like, you get to be part of communities, but you also get to see games. You might have more fun just watching them playing yourself. Also, some games are more fun with the streamer's commentary as well. I totally agree. 100,000%. There are so many games that are so much fun to experience, like, as a community or through someone else's eyes. I'm pretty good at certain types of games, and then there are certain types of games that I suck at. So, like, sometimes it's really fun to, like, watch people who are actually good at that kind of combat. I know some people, like, love watching people play horror games and don't like playing them. I think that's totally valid. I love playing horror games, but it was also something I shared horror with, like, my mom. We were both super into scary stuff, and so we always watched scary movies together and scary shows, and she would, like, watch me play scary games, and now she's gone, which, like, I have played Expedition 33, Taylor. I actually was thinking about doing a replay to stream it, because I played it before I started streaming, That's probably my game of the year. Not probably, that is my game of the year, personally. I think. I think that game's a masterpiece, honestly. Have you? Oh, thank you for knowing. I feel so seen. Thank you, Chaley. No, you're totally right. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I loved it. I also loved the combat. I loved it. I loved how unforgiving it was. I loved how brutal. I played on expert because I'm a masochist, I guess. But I thought it was so fun. It was very Dark Souls in like the combat's unforgiving, but like sometimes you have to do fights like over and over to like learn the patterns of like attack and like different things that the enemies do. I just thought it was I loved everything about it. I thought the writing was incredible. I thought visually it was absolutely stunning, and I think it might have the best video game soundtrack of all time, at least in the top 5. But it might be. I mean, that soundtrack like elevate. Oh my god. That was a game that I knew I wouldn't have the time to play when it came out, so I made the deliberate decision to watch someone play through it fully, and now I've watched so many hours and playthroughs, and I would love to watch you play through it. Okay, so I'm gonna, definitely. I have it on Xbox, so I'm either going to, I don't even remember what it's called anymore, but it's like this thing that would let me stream from my Xbox, but still be able to like stream from my PC. That, or I'll just get it on PC. Because I can only imagine what playing it on PC would be like. Oh my god. That would probably be amazing. Now that I have one that like functions and doesn't run like a potato. But yeah, no, absolutely. And I think I just started watching a streamer by the name of Julia TV. And I'm like in the middle of watching her do a playthrough of it. And it's so much fun to see other people interact with the content, and like I can't wait to see. I haven't gotten to this part yet, but please excuse my dogs. I haven't gotten to this part yet in her stream, but she's getting very close to that very big moment at the end of Act 1 that then goes into Act 2, and like I'm so interested to see like what that experience is going to be like for her, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't and might be watching. Yeah, I absolutely, yes. I found her because I was looking for a playthrough of the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I loved her playthrough of it. She may have had my favorite playthrough of that game. And then there's another streamer, A Girl in a Game, Jess. She did Silent Hill F. I love her playthrough of that. Sorry, I'm getting like totally off topic now, but yes, I love seeing people react to Expedition 33 for so many different reasons, and I also find it very interesting, just like philosophically, like how people interpret the end of the game and like the nature of reality, and like, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I could talk about it forever. Truly, I could. I'm so sorry for my barking dogs. They saw Sylus again, and they just lost it. Brad Witchery, Harley! Harley's awesome. We love Harley. Harley's in a Discord that I'm in. We both know another streamer named Shikari Tani. And Brad Witchery, she's so cool. Love her. She had a whiteboard of lore, and then she talked about the lore and writing on lads. So I looked it up and found you that first night you were streaming. So Expedition 33 brought me here in a weird way. No, I think that this is what I love about like the gaming community and like streamers and stuff. Like I love how you can end up down these rabbit holes and find so many different like people, but also games that have like so many, like they seem like, why are these two things related? But then it's like, oh, but like look at these lore structures of these fantasy worlds, and like you can get so involved in both of them. And so I love that. That's so cool. I love that that's how you found me. That's so cool, Chaley. I love that. No, Harley's super cool. We love Brad Witchery. I got to know Brad Witchery after she had done her Expedition 33 playthrough, so I still have to watch hers. But we had extensive discussions about Expedition 33. We actually made our own like channel in the Discord that we're in so that we could talk Expedition 33. And it was like just me and her in there, and we were just like, wait, what about this? What about that? So that's super fun. I love that. What about you? You were never scared even when your back faced the dark? I think I read that already, I'm sorry.
The darkness of the N109 zone isn't something to be afraid of.
What about before you were in the N109 zone? Like after you left the Interstellar Arena? I love this moment for Sylus too. They keep saying silence and Sylus, and I keep flipping them. Because he talks about like, oh, I'm not afraid of the darkness of the N109 zone, because like he's experienced the darkness of so many worse things, which is like heartbreaking and tragic and depressing, but like so enlightening of who his character is and why he is the way that he is and why he thinks the way that he does. And so it's just, I love moments like that. That is honestly what I hope would happen or was happening. I knew you two would be able to talk about that for ages. Yes, we had so much fun talking about it. And honestly, I could probably talk to her about it way more, because we talked about it for like a day, and I think we mostly talked about the ending. Like, if I'm remembering right. It's been a minute. That game is so magnificent. Oh my god, what a game. Sorry. So yes, I do want to do a playthrough of it. I have to be honest with you, when I finished it, I had this like deep, profound sadness, and not even like, oh, this is a sad game, which it is, sure, but it was this deep, profound sadness that I used to get when I was a kid, where I would be like, I don't want it to be over, right? Like, and I know, yeah, you can do a new game plus, or you can do another playthrough, but that magic of experiencing it for the first time, like, I'll never be able to get that back, right? So I went through like this grieving period where I was like, I need to take space away from this game before I can play it again, because I'm so sad. I'm so like nostalgic that it's over. I just wanted it to go on forever. I loved it so much. I have the entire soundtrack on my Spotify. I have listened to it I don't even know how much. So many hours. I just think that game is like, I just, and the fact that it was made by like a 30-person dev team. Like, that's the entire studio. And several of them were like, I figured I'd lean into the songs being stuck in my head. That's, yeah, absolutely. I know, the dev team story is so cool, right? And it's just like, as an artist myself, like it's so encouraging in this era that we're entering of like AI weirdness and like disinformation online and big mega AAA companies like trying to streamline content for their games to where like it kind of sacrifices the quality of it, right? It's so awesome to see this revolution of real artists who are passionate about their craft, who really understand storytelling, who really understand design, and like it feels to me like a revolution of like these independently made games that are phenomenal. Other art I've seen that's phenomenal. It's just really, it's encouraging, and it gives me hope. And like, I just got my master's in writing earlier this year, and like coming out of my program into a world where like, oh, well, now AI is going to write all the books, so we don't need your book anymore. Like, and like, that was very scary. Like, wow, like, am I never going to get published because like they don't need me anymore? Like, it's so encouraging to see this pushback from all of these artists. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, right. But I'm super excited about the future. I'm seeing all of this truly revolutionary art gives me a lot of hope. And I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh, AI is never going to be able to, like, do that. I don't think this AI can. I don't think this is genuine AI. We call it AI, but it's just large language models. I don't think it will be able to bring that human element in. I absolutely not. I can't speak on future technology. I'm kind of the kind of person where I'm like, I think anything is possible. If you can think it, it can happen. But, like, that could be, 200 years from now. I don't know. I don't think these large language models, like, I don't feel that threatened by them anymore in terms of being able to recreate that human element. I do worry about things like disinformation, misinformation, and also, like, they're becoming a substitute for, like, critical thinking, and like, people are also turning to them, like, for, like, therapy or, like, relationship advice, which I think speaks truly to, like, the loneliness crisis. So in that way, I worry about them. But I don't have the same sort of dread that I did, where I was like, man, like, I'm obsolete, right? Like, my ideas don't mean anything. Like, it can write better than me. That has definitely been alleviated in seeing all of these human-driven, passionately made projects that I just think are phenomenal. I'm sorry, that was very deep. I apologize. But I'm very passionate about this topic, and I think Expedition 33 is such a great example of, like, what human beings can achieve. And, like, you don't have to have a AAA company with all of the resources and all of the money, and if anything, that makes things worse. You just take a group of people who are passionate and driven and brilliant, and you will get lightning in a bottle. You will get magic. And you will get these stories that transcend time and the state of the world. And yeah, I love thinking about it. So I'm so happy that it had the success that it did commercially, because I want to see that trend continue. Like, I think Baldur's Gate 3 was also a massive success commercially, and was another, like, smaller independent studio, and I, like, want to see more of these. I'm, like, rooting for the underdog. I'm like, more small indie dev teams. None of these AAA bastards. Like, I love having these discussions with you, Chaylee. Sorry. Jeez, I'm too excited. I'm all excited. Yes, I totally agree. Absolutely. I think people, and this came up a lot in my program, because, like, writers talk about this all the time, like, who are you writing for, right? Where it's like, do you write for the audience, or are you writing for yourself? And it's like, I don't think it's mutually exclusive. I think staying true to a vision achieves all of those things. And I don't think you can please everyone with anything, right? But if you stay true to that vision and to your passion, like, it'll find who it's meant to find. It'll go where it needs to go. Like, the people it's meant to resonate with, they'll find it. So I'm actually, if you want to know how nerdy I am currently working on my very first video essay. I've never made one before, but I am now, and I'm doing it on Sylus's myth, which is called Beyond Cloudfall, and yay, good. I'm glad. I'll let you know when it's not ready yet. It is not ready yet. I recorded the audio for it, which was way too long, and now I'm finally trying to put video together, and I'm like 6 minutes in, and I have like an hour and a half of audio, which, like, I'm not gonna use all of that. I'm gonna use a lot of it though. But I'm, like, having to edit the audio down, and then I'm also trying to. Anyway, I'm significantly lagging in video that I've made compared to the audio that I've made, so it's a work in progress. But I talk in that video essay about, like, the importance of storytelling and like why does it even matter? Why do we keep talking about it? Like, is it worth even studying? And like how I think it's essential to the human condition. It's how we understand the world. It's how we understand human nature. Like, this is how we make sense of the world, is with stories. So, anyway, I'll get off my high horse about storytelling. Yes. Anyway, just as I prepare for him to brush the question aside, the particles before my eyes begin to shift and spin. I instinctively reach out and the particles coalesce into a feather with a faint glow. It lands in my palm. The gentle electrical charge leaves a tingling sensation.
I learned how to pass the time in the dark.
Which, like, that is even a much heavier sentence than it first appears to be. He was, in the myth I was just talking about that I'm doing a video essay on, he was sealed away for 1,677 years. Like, he's seen some shit, he's been through some shit, so yeah, he's learned how to pass time in the dark. More feathers made of condensed energy particles drift down from above. Their silvery blue glow lights up the greenhouse that's full of blooming plants. For some reason, I can't help but think that maybe all the chaos and bloodshed in the N109 zone was just another way for him to pass the time. Once I learn a little more, I'll be able to live in the dark too.
With your current skills, you'd be more than ready, even if you suddenly decided to live in the N109 zone.
He says stuff like this throughout this whole card, and like also in another card that just came out for him, and I'm like, this man is begging us to move in with him. He is on his knees. He wants it so bad. Am I the only one adapting? Can't you learn a thing or two from me about life in Lincoln?
Haven't I been learning from you this whole time? Maybe I'll feel like visiting Lincoln City to get some sun once the polar night ends. Only for a little while, though.
This man hates the sun. He's basically a vampire. I relate, Sylus. I understand. I smile, lean against his shoulder, and look up at the unique scenery created by his evol. For a fleeting moment, it feels like an ordinary night. We are creatures of the night. Absolutely. Because I know you're usually here when it's super, super late over there for you. Which is always so funny, too, because they talk about Sylus being nocturnal and it being, like, not a point of contention, but, like, obviously, like, his and MC's schedules don't line up. But I'm like, if this were me, I mean, literally, we'd be on the same wavelength. I am a fellow creature of the night. My skin is almost translucent, but naturally I have a bit of olive skin tone, but it requires sunlight to keep that. Yeah, no, that makes... I'm just translucent. I don't have anything olive. Which is funny, because my mom did. I didn't get that. Nope. I am just a whitey. I also have a really hard time sleeping. Absolutely. And so does this guy. So I'm like, we would gel. We would gel very well. Is that sound what I think it is?
I mean, this is a trip with Sylus, of all people. It's not really a surprise.
That's a really funny line. How do they always manage to find you so quickly? Did they sneak a tracker on you? He shrugs like it's no big deal.
There's always a way to handle trouble on the road.
I stand up and get back on the motorcycle. Aside from living life in the fast lane, do you have any other survival rules?
Go to a place where they can't find us.
Yes. Riveting. I never would have thought of that. These guys just won't give up. They'll catch us at this rate. Sylus, are you sure they won't find us in the place you're going to?
Trust me. Like how I trust you.
I'm such a sap, because I'm like, okay. Aw, okay.
Remember to rely on your instincts when your eyes fail you.
Yes, channel Daredevil. Do you have any mods that can boost our speed? I can't shake them off.
Well,
The road ahead suddenly dips as if we're entering another dimension. The navigation system cuts out without warning. Our comms are dead too. Only the thick fog remains. You picked a really good time to put your faith in me. I stop the bike. The headlights cast a strange shimmer across the fog. Flickering lights drift through it like the reflected fragments of a dream.
Their residual images layered with the refraction of electromagnetic waves.
He says that so casually. But that's a big concept. I always joke about how, like, he's so fucking smart. And, like, Zane is absolutely a genius. And I don't know if you've seen me play that much of Zane. I'm gonna do all of their cards for this banner, so I will get to Zane's card for this banner. Zane is absolutely a genius. But like I also argue that I think Sylus is I think they're the two smartest. And I think Zane is like more of the academic genius, and I think Sylus is like the existential genius. Like the deep philosophical, like, because it's like saying he's street smart doesn't feel deep enough. It doesn't feel like enough. Like he's I don't know. I don't know. Words fail me at this point. He pulls up beside me, switches off his lights, and everything sinks into complete darkness. So this is how you stay hidden? You visit an area with intense electromagnetic interference.
These sorts of places
Yeah,
with sound,
he just says it
signal,
like,
and light are
you know,
stripped away.
Duh, it's
They
residual
tend
images.
to trigger
What?
deep-rooted human
What are you talking
fear.
about? I always love how he talks about, like, they tend to trigger deep-rooted human fear. Like, he talks about human nature, human fear, human sin, like greed and desire, because, like, he's not one. And it's, but also, like, this whole journey is him discovering his humanity, but he still has this sort of like outsider's perspective of like observing humanity, because he's not, but like he also is. I love stories like that.
It makes them cling to the only signal they can still latch on to.
He slides open a metal panel on his bike's dashboard and reveals a neat row of touch controls. He inputs a few commands. The headlights quietly flicker in the glowing mist. Short, short, long, short pause. Then there's a burst of flashing lights. That's how they communicate in code.
This sequence means... all clear up ahead.
That was such a sinister laugh. I love it. The danger in his smile says it all. I don't need to ask. I already know that what's ahead is anything but safe. I wait a moment. Faint sounds echo in the distance, only to melt back into the fog.
The language your enemies know best can also be your most effective weapon.
Now that is a great lesson.
That should wrap up the survival lessons you wanted.
You've taught me a lot, but it's all from when you were on your own.
Oh? It seems like you have your own ideas about surviving in the dark when you're on a team of two.
So much of this feels like it's setting us up for his myth is the next myth to come out. All of them have had two myths, and then they've been releasing their third myth, and Xavier, Raphael, and Zane have all had their third myth released this year, and his is the next one. And so this is like, just all feels like giant foreshadowing for his next myth. I tap his dashboard a few times, and the darkness around us lights up with a new rhythm. Short, long, long, short, short, short. The final flash lights up the smile at the corner of his lips.
Teamwork. You could say I never really had a chance to work on that. So I didn't feel qualified to teach it.
Then we're starting from the same place in terms of teamwork. I'll give you my hand. I'll give you whatever
Someone
you want.
once told me, when you're forced to turn your back to the dark, you need someone you can truly trust.
And I am 98% sure it was MC who said that. We don't know yet, but I'm 98% sure that it's going to be her in the mist who says that. Which is funny because she taught him that. He learned that. Now we're in this timeline. MC has lost all of her memories, so now he'll impart that back to her. It's just this cute little cycle.
Now, I've found the person who will learn this lesson with me.
Okay. But we might not need these rules anymore once the sun comes up.
In that case, let's make the most of the time we have. The night holds more than just conspiracies and bloodshed.
Saying it doesn't mean it's a fact.
I'll show you another side of the night.
Please do. Please. I'm on my knees, Sylus, please. Once we pass through the magnetic light zone and lose our pursuers, we can finally enjoy the polar night in peace. More vehicles line the road, and their riders are dressed boldly. They're heading toward the same destination with excitement. This is very loud on a headset. I didn't realize. Gloam Night Carnival? I didn't think the Polar Night would have this. So, here's a big vibe change. The crowd around us is packed. Their glowing makeup glints as festival goers pass by. We've barely gotten off our bikes when a staff member holding a gift box approaches.
As per your request, everything is ready, sir.
Hmm.
Then, for the other show of today, would you...
Not tonight. Let's keep things separate.
Sylus takes the box and leads me in. I open it to find 2 flashy outfits. They're perfect for the current atmosphere. It looks like this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Just trying to blend in.
By the way, it's super funny, like, this whole, like, we're in this environment, and, like, oh, this is weird, and, like, I was watching streamers play it, and they're like, why can't we just, like, do whatever we want, like, go back, and I'm like, he definitely owns this place. Sylus owns, like, everything. Sylus owns, like, all the places. Like, he definitely owns, this is his place, I mean... I don't know.
Did you really think I could bear to make you waste your entire 2-week vacation just to help me shake off pursuers?
Well, we're already here. Aren't you a little tempted to check out that other better show?
None of that really matters when you're here.
Shut up. Also, I freaking love when he does that. It's the hottest thing ever. His voice is lost in the roar of the crowd. The singer reaches the chorus and the screen zooms in on the dancing crowd. Every couple caught on camera leans in for a perfectly timed kiss. Is the Coldplay couple here?
The carnival is just a cover.
Hi.
It hides what they're really after behind a sea of people.
Okay. Who's they?
A few hundred meters west is where they make deals. It's nothing major. Low-level trades at best.
I mean, he knows so much about this, like, inside, like, oh, they make trade deals here, they do this and that. He so owns this place. But you didn't come all this way here for that. He leans down to move closer to me.
Tonight, I'm here to enjoy the carnival in all of its glory.
That's a dangerous voice, sir. The crowd around us starts cheering. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Sylus's hair standing out on the big screen.
Whatever's happening on the other side has nothing to do with what's happening on this side.
Oh. Let there be light. Oh, this is good news, by the way, because this is where my app tried crashing and killing itself, like 3 times, a couple days ago. So this is encouraging. Yay! The lights and cameras point in our direction, and just like that, we're the center of attention.
Let's not keep everyone waiting.
Okay. Letting go of everything, Sylus and I lose ourselves in the heart of the Polar Night revelry. The final song comes to... That was far too short. I was enjoying that banger. The final song comes to an end. Amid the cheers, the lights slowly turn on.
When the polar night ends, the sun will rise from the place we've always known.
I feel like she was going for something really profound with that statement, but like it just sort of like, okay.
I hope none of you will forget tonight.
Okay. The crowd begins to drift toward the exit. I linger at the very back, my steps slowing down before I know it.
Tired? Or you're not ready to leave?
Neither. This doesn't feel like how I imagined it'd end. I turn and look at the stage that's dark. All signs of the revelry are gone. I lost track of time. Only now do I realize that the polar night is almost over. It's like waking up from a dream, only to realize that all dreams must come to an end.
Those words sound a little too sentimental for my liking. It doesn't match the you who's been with me this whole time.
Says like the most sentimental guy ever. He has like an entire room in his massive mansion that's just stuff from me. Like a balloon we found when we went to this event, or like the first gem you picked out that you like. He's like the most sentimental guy ever.
If you want, we can choose when the dream ends.
It's like, he has like a shrine in his mansion to like their time together, and I'm like, I'm too sentimental, Sylus? Me?
So, why don't we start with letting this revelry continue?
Weren't you the one who said to keep things separate? Now you're using your position for personal gain.
The boundary between this side and that side was never clear to begin with.
I'm so scared. This is the scene that, like, it freaked out last time, so I'm, like, very scared that it's gonna mess up. Sylus lifts our hands and our fingers are still intertwined.
Besides, I have a new priority now. I need to make you happy.
If my cells had the capability, I would be a puddle on this floor. If I could turn into a liquid, it would have happened. Oh. This computer. You can do it. I love you. I'll whisper sweet nothings. It feels as if we're the only ones left in the world as we pass through the empty backstage. As I step onto the stage, the music and lights flare to life in perfect sync. My body moves instinctively with the beat.
From now on, this place is ours and ours alone.
Like, he can totally do this because, like, you own this place! The music. It's the same song the dancers used in the dance battle earlier.
Sounds like someone's cooking up a sneaky little idea.
By the way, I don't know if you can see this, Shaylee, but he has teeny tiny little horns with this outfit. Which is like a reference to like his dragon myth, but like it's just so fun. There's little tiny horns. I challenge you to a dance-off. You start.
Alright, but who's going to be the judge?
If your dance wins me over, I'll join in. Think of it as my seal of approval. I love this too, which is fun because like he has so much like bird imagery and like feathers, like earlier in the scene where like he was turning the electrical dust ball into like feathers and stuff. So a lot of people have like postulated like, oh, could he be like a fallen angel in a myth or something? But anyway, but so this is very coded like male bird trying to woo a female bird. So it's just funny.
A duet isn't a bad way to practice teamwork.
You're a theater major? I run a theater company here in my city. So we'll have to talk about that. Dude, we'll have to talk about that.
But letting you decide the rules and
I also love some good costume design.
Seems fair.
There's a part we have so much to talk about, Shaylee. There's a really, in terms of good costume design, it's easy to miss because it's very fast and also this is very sexy and very distracting. But there's a part in this dance where he's on the floor and he like puts one arm behind his back and it makes it look like a wing. which is like very much following that like bird imagery and also like his whole dragon mythology. Like I was like, oh, this is very intentional. I see what they're doing, which like I love. Too bad, your complaint has been ignored. I toy with the tie at his chest and meet his gaze. So, are you in or not? A flicker of amusement sparks in his eyes. He takes 2 steps back.
I wouldn't miss out on this.
He stretches before throwing himself into the music and effortlessly moving with style. I am cautiously optimistic here, people, because this is where it crashed on me 3 times a couple days ago, so I think I fixed it. Light plays along the sharp outline of his shoulders. The fabric around his waist is taut, then it relaxes with every shift. Say less, Infold. Mist spills from the edge of the stage and rises with the beat of his heels tapping against the floor. The lights form a glowing curtain around us. Caught between familiarity and something strangely new, I find myself staring at Sylus. You can do it! Oh! Oh, good! It's not running like a potato! Yeah! I'm so happy! I'm so happy! The camera grab. 4th wall break. That was the wing thing. There's also a lot of hand around the throat imagery in this. Like she puts her hand around his throat. There's a lot of that, which makes me think it's foreshadowing. But wait, there's more. Oh, don't do that, frame rate. Computer.
What if I told you it's not over?
That look is so reverent. Like, I love that look. Straddle. Say less. Well, now I'm curious about the grand finale.
In moments like these, I like that you can see through me.
But it looks like you missed a spot. Boop.
In that case, I need you to take care of it for me.
I think she agrees. I think you guys have reached an accord. View. Which I still don't look. What am I looking at? And then we fall. I guess? I think we fall? I don't know. We got you excited. I would too. It's okay.
You don't look like you're hurt, kitten. It's more like...
MC, shut your face. Dommy mommy.
Taking the lead really is your specialty. You didn't want the polar night to end, right? Then, I hope you remember every part of tonight. Not just here. Here as well.
I mean, that would be my entire polar night. That would be, nothing else would happen. After the most peaceful stretch we've had since the polar night began, we hop back on our motorcycles. Thank you, Chaylee. I worked hard for it. I bought a whole external hard drive to make that happen. Oh my god, it's so funny that I just said that. My computer just came with a pop-up. You're low on disk space. Storage Sense is freeing up space on your PC to help it run its best. Seemed files that haven't been used recently will become cloud only. Or go to the external hard drive. Okay, I have to figure that out. After the most peaceful stretch we've had since the polar night began, we hop back on our motorcycles. We're ready to hit the road again. If the experts are correct, we'll see the sunrise as we head back to Lincoln City.
We should find a better spot to appreciate it then.
Where exactly are you planning to take me?
I'm just keeping my word. I did say we'd do some sightseeing before the polar night ends. What else could it be?
Sylus overheating my computer is right. This whole household is a Sylus household. And we're all too hot. If someone jumps out of the shadows because they're looking for a fight, I'm never trusting your sightseeing invitations again.
I promise it's the real deal this time. It's a nice view.
A nice view, huh? Huh? I'll trust you. No, I'm just kidding. The winding road finally ends. Wind sweeps down from up high and it carries a lingering chill. Actually, I trust Sylus probably way too much. It would get me into a lot of trouble. The two motorcycles rest side by side at the edge of the observation deck. The night hasn't left yet. Like a stage curtain waiting for its cue, the sky is a dark steel blue. Do you think I'll be a little overwhelmed when I finally see the sun? She says to her boyfriend, who is nocturnal and literally has red eyes. You think you're going to be more overwhelmed than him? He's basically a bat. I don't know.
If it's too much, we can always move somewhere darker. Take Anakainis' base, for example.
This man wants us to move in so bad.
With your current skills, I'll gladly serve as your second in command.
So bad. So bad. And he's not even just saying that. He is like so deferential to MC. A faint light breaks across the horizon. It's not the sun, though. It's more like a lit silver needle. Slowly rising, it pierces the sky. With a trail of fire and smoke, it cuts a glowing path above the polar night. Is that a satellite?
The angle is perfect. We can see its launch trajectory, kitten.
Our luck is almost too good to be true.
Didn't you say I always plan everything ahead of time?
Yes. You stay playing 4D chess. Yes. Don't tell me this was part of your plan.
It wasn't.
Deliberately looking at the camera. I sigh and watch that single speck of light climb higher in the sky. The deal at the carnival, was that what your pursuers were after?
Not really. As I've said, those deals weren't significant. It's not enough to satisfy their appetite.
But it didn't seem like they were after you specifically.
They're not brave enough, or capable for that matter. So they're settling for the next best thing, keeping watch over Anakainis. They're monitoring our key routes, strongholds, and hidden bases.
Chaley, I want to see if you think this is as funny as I think it is, what's about to happen. Because I've watched, like, 3 different streamers play this card, and, like, nobody reacts to what's about to happen. And I, like, think it's hilarious, but we'll see.
That way they can disrupt Anakainis' encrypted underground communications and intercept trade intel.
He says it like he's talking about what he had for dinner yesterday, but my stomach tightens. How are they even doing this?
It's easy. Just launch a surveillance satellite at a low Earth orbit.
MC says ... I glance at the satellite still climbing through the sky.
The sun is rising.
A soft golden glow blooms at the edge of the horizon. The first ray of morning light spills from the east. Then a strange light tears through the sky. The satellite blossoms into a silver blue cloud like a flower bursting in slow motion.
Now this is a part of my plan.
That's so funny. The explosion doesn't make any noise or chaos. There's an almost poetic rhythm as it unfolds across the sky. Flames streak upward like sharp brushstrokes. The trails crisscross in dawn's wake. I squint against the light, my eyes fixed on those shards of fire arranged with strange precision. Their rhythm is familiar. They're like the headlights flickering in the dark from earlier. You're sending a message?
It's not just to them. Before long, the whole world will understand. The first part means game over. And the next part is...
He turns to look at me. His eyes are seemingly holding the sunrise. That is another beautiful sentence. I love these writers. I wish they would hire me. I just want to sit in the writing room. Please, let me in. That meme. Let me in!
Good morning.
Shut up, Sylus. God damn it. Sylus, you're insane.
I'm glad you are, too.
I'm not beating the allegations. He's right. As the last traces of the satellite disappear from the sky, we start to make our way back to Lincoln City. God damn it. I think that's so funny. At the foot of the mountain, an empty off-road vehicle is waiting by the roadside. I wouldn't even blink if there was a tank parked here.
You've been riding a motorcycle for days, and I figured the car was too big of a target. But now that we're in the clear, why don't we have a comfortable ride home?
This man.
The route's destination has been set to the residence in Lincoln City. Calculating the optimal path. Estimated time.
Straight to the point, huh?
The preliminary assessment suggests an ignition fault in the thruster, but it could have been outside interference or a tampered data link.
I suspect it's a high-level cyber attack. Maybe something tricked the satellite into triggering its self-destruct sequence.
Sylus turns off the car radio. In the ensuing silence, we sit quietly and share this rare morning after being in the dark for so long. It's strange, by the way, like, some of them, like, I was moved to tears the first time I played this card with what I'm about to read. Not this, but there's a line that I thought was beautiful, and I was like, wow, I wish I wrote that. But I didn't, and now I'm sad. I didn't understand a word of those experts' analyses. But everyone just accepted there would be 2 weeks of darkness, and then the sun would return. What if it didn't? Did that ever cross your mind?
People in the N109 zone wouldn't see that as a problem.
True. They wouldn't.
But since the sun returned today, I guess that means the experts earned their salary.
That's also funny. He's funny.
If it hadn't, we'd keep going. It'll be like what we've been doing these past few days. You'll witness every view you want to see. And we'd deal with anyone who got in our way.
It's giving Bonnie and Clyde. That's it. MC!
Not exactly.
I knew it. You probably would have used it as a chance to turn all of Lincoln into another N109 zone. I do not agree with what she just said here. Like, do you not know your boyfriend at all?
I have bigger goals than that.
I know you do, Sylus. I know. Such as? Sylus doesn't answer. He turns the wheel and the car changes lanes.
Didn't you say you wanted to get some sun in Lincoln? If the sun didn't show up, I'd have to make you a new one myself.
That's not even the line that... I mean, it... Shut the fuck up, Sylus. No, don't, though, because I love you, and that was very sweet. But that's not even the poet... His tone is lighthearted, like he's telling a joke. But the way he looks ahead, serious and focused, says otherwise.
I guess I should be grateful that wretched sun rose on time.
Noticing how I'm staring at him, he casually turns my head toward the window. Then he rummages in the glove box for his sunglasses.
Don't look at me. Enjoy the sunrise. We worked hard for it.
We're still speeding eastward. I rest my chin in my hand and watch the sun slowly ascend. Maybe it's the blinding sunlight that causes my vision to blur. Memories from the past few days rush into my mind. Scenes overlap and moments fall into place until they form the shape of one person. The one who seemed to hate the sun more than anyone I've ever met somehow became my sun and only mine. Good morning, Sylus.
Good morning.
Shut up! Fuck you! His little good morning was so cute, but like even the line about the sun and he became her son. Like, it makes me jealous that I didn't write that. Like, what a beautiful fucking sentiment. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't control myself. It's so cute. Okay. It's just so, what a beautiful, help me. I love writing, clearly. That's not a surprise to you. But, I'm a very long-winded writer. So whenever I go back and edit drafts, I always am having to take things out. So I really admire when writers can capture such a beautiful image or sentiment in so few words. Like, I am so jealous of that ability. And like, I sit here like, man, I wish I wrote it. Like, but yeah, I love that card. I think it's a beautiful card. It's my second favorite card from the event, I think. I think Raphael actually has my favorite card. I thought his card was wonderful. I think I'm probably going to do Caleb next, though, because I tend to do the cards in the order that I pull them, and I pulled them in Sylus, Caleb, Raph, Xavier, Zane. And that's probably how I'm going to play them. Unfortunately, I already have played them from the tech apocalypse of 2025, and nobody has seen that. So now I'm replaying them. But yeah, no, I'm probably going to do Caleb's now. And yeah. I feel stretched and thin like butter over too much bread is one of my favorite lines in a book. That's such a great that's such a great line. I wish I wrote it. I get upset. Like, damn, I didn't think of that. We'll have to talk theater, Chaylee, because I have lots of theater things to talk to you about. So you'll have to, like, I don't know if you have Discord or something, but like, I have lots of theater things and opinions, and I just went and saw Hamilton on Broadway because Leslie Odom Jr. is back in it again, and then my dad and I saw, the heck did we see before that? Yes! Let's be Discord friends. Here. Give me a second. Let's fix this right now. I never remember. Okay, so I use the same username for everything, but sometimes it has a little bit of a it might have 1G or 2, because sometimes I forget a login, and so I have to make a new account, so then I just add a second G. So I don't remember if it has 1G or 2. Let me look. Which one? Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait, what are you doing? I see all of it. What are you doing? Wait. Sorry, I'm looking at my Discord, but... Wait, hold on. Ah! Okay, if you're gonna be difficult, computer, then I will go on my phone. Give me a second, Chaylee. I will tell you if it's 1G. Okay, so it is... Yeah, sure. That's great. You can DM me here, for sure. And then I'll add you. That sounds awesome. Let's fix this. So, chat, for anybody who's just joined, we just did the Sylus card. We're about to do the Caleb card. Yeah. I'm excited. It's gonna be great. Unfortunately, chat, I have played this card already. I played all the cards already. I had a tech apocalypse happen a few days ago where I played the cards, but my stream got blown up because my Mew Mew emulator decided to explode anytime I tried to play it kindled. It just yeeted itself into the sun every time I tried. I've fixed it, so now we're replaying. So I apologize, it's not a first time reaction. But yes, let us play. Let us do the Caleb card. Oh, what am I doing? Get out of here. Okay.
Magnetic disturbances caused by the deep space tunnel's instability have triggered a temporary polar night in Lincoln City and nearby areas. It's expected to last for 2 weeks at most.
That's a super pretty station, by the way. I would like hang out there just to like eat my lunch on my work lunch break or something because like it's so pretty. And Shaylee, I will I'll send you a thingy on Discord after I'm done with the stream. I see that I got your DM, so I will get back to you. In the dark hours of the night, the final Sylum Express arrives at the station. I get off the train along with a small trickle of passengers. The only reason I know how to pronounce that word is because, if you can believe it, my crazy private boarding school, it wasn't actually a boarding school, it was like one step away from being a boarding school, made us take Latin. That's the only reason I know how to say that word. It means sky. And we are in the sky, so that makes sense. So they actually changed the train schedule because of the polar night. It's running 3 hours later than usual. It's late. If Caleb doesn't pick up, I'll just take a taxi to his place. We took actual Latin. I actually enjoyed taking Latin, and I really wish it weren't a dead language because I find it really interesting, and like it's the root of so many other languages. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I don't know why I retained it, but here we are. I think because I've taken like 2 Romance languages, and again, that like they relate so much to Latin, so I feel like it all just kind of like reinforced in my brain. Like Hello? Hello? As the call connects, I glance at the exit. A paper airplane suddenly flies past my eyes. It's folded like a miniature fighter jet. I wonder who that could be.
If the train had been any later, I would have turned the paper plane into a space battleship.
You mean my nerdy figurine building boyfriend? Yeah, that's him. That's him. I recognize him. I thought you were already sleeping and didn't have time to pick me up.
Of course I have the time. Ann Hansen class evolvers are more sensitive to magnetic disturbances and might feel unwell.
It's Ann Hansen? There's an extra N there. I swear it was Anhausen. Like Anhausen. They just said it in Sylus's card that I just played, and I swear to God it did not have that second N. Because I always wondered, I was like, Caleb says that a little funny. But no, I think he said it fine with how it's spelled. But I don't... Okay.
I read the Evolver Health Handbook from cover to cover. You're my #1 priority right now.
He's so attentive. Like, he notices every little thing. Damn it, Caleb. I pretend to cover my ears. Captain Jenna already told me all of that before I left. I don't need you to repeat it like a recording.
You're already suffering from nagging? I've got plenty more where that came from.
I have no
doubt. I won't
doubt.
say it, though. I'll show you. Every day for the next 2 weeks, in fact.
Oh no! This is awful! 2 weeks with Caleb! Oh no! Sometimes I find voice actors in certain projects pronounce things differently than others in the same project, and I cannot handle that. Well, so like, I totally agree. But in this case, it was actually spelled differently. Like, it was definitely spelled differently in the other card, so, like, that voice actor said it, because it was, like, some guy on the radio in the last card, so I don't even know who the voice actor is, but, and they said Anhausen. But this, it was spelled differently, so, like, I don't know if that's just an oversight, like, from the writers? I think so. Hold on. I have to look now. Anhausen Evil? Or am I crazy? It has a bit of... Yeah, okay. So I just Googled it. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. So now I'm looking at the beginning of the game when you, like, first make your character, and it says Ann Hansen with another N. But then, like, there's other Google searches, and it says Anhausen with no N. Second N, I should say, because there is an N after there. I'm so confused. Okay, so nobody knows how it's actually spelled. Okay, great. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. No, I think it really is Ann Hansen. But I thought it was Anhausen this whole time. So he said it right. I'm the idiot. That's fine. He reaches for my wrist, gently takes my hand, and guides me into the crowd that's heading toward the exit.
Let's start with not staying up late tonight.
But that was my whole plan. That's what I do every night. And with you, I could have a lot more fun. That is such a nice-ass bathroom. Are you kidding me? Look at there's a tub, and I think there's a separate shower, because I see a shower door. That is a nice bathroom. Warm water streams down and washes away a day's worth of exhaustion. I exhale and allow my body to relax. Through the bathroom window, I can see the floating island outside. It's wrapped in thick, dark mist. It'll probably stay like that for the next 2 weeks. It's been a long time since we spent this much time under the same roof. Once I wake up tomorrow, I'll figure out what we should do together for the next few days. I love stuff like that as an indicator of my own age. Like, yes, I am excited about this bathroom. Right? Or like, I am excited about this new vacuum cleaner. Or like, this is my favorite burner on the stove. I see what has happened. I am now my mother. Literally, though. And that is, like, totally a bathroom my mom would love, too. She just redesigned her bathrooms, like, last year. And, like, that is totally a bathroom my mom would love, too. So I really have become my mom. After drying my hair in the bedroom, I suddenly remember my phone might still be downstairs. I put on my slippers and go look for it. The hallway is quiet, the lights are still on, and a soft radiance greets the frosted glass of the bathroom door. I slide the door open.
You...
Oh no! My boyfriend is naked. This is horrible! I could say, I'm a woman, in case you forgot. I don't think he forgot. Or, sorry, wrong room. So many of the streamers I watch picked I'm a woman, in case you forgot, but, like, I think sorry, wrong room is even funnier, because, like, she's been here a million times, and she definitely knows which room is which. So, like, that's even funnier. Sorry, wrong room. I don't know where to look, so I end up staring at my feet. Retreat! Tactically retreat!
It's fine. Just make yourself comfortable. Or at home.
Caleb, if I make myself comfortable, you're losing the towel. Okay? Yeah, you're right. Go back to doing what you've been doing. Don't catch a cold! That's funny.
It's not like you haven't seen me like this. Why are you treating it seriously?
Because we were just friends then, and we are not now. And that's horny. Now see, I would be fine, but these two are still doing the awkward dance, like, how do we go from friends to, like, more, and we're both awkward about it. Meanwhile, I'm over here, like, lose the towel. I ain't got time for the towel. Get it out. You don't exactly get used to things like this. And it's not like I watch you shower all the time.
Uh-huh. Anyway, be careful when you open doors next time. What are the chances Caleb is actually in Caleb's bathroom, you know?
He's funny. Because it's true. I'm on Team Caleb with this one. Like, he's in his own house. He's in his own bathroom. Like, as the door opens and closes, a wave of warm steam hits me in the face. It smells like the body wash I usually use. There's this mechanic in this game called Secret Times, where it's like basically ASMR from like each love interest. That's not a good way to explain it. It's because it's more than ASMR. It's like a whole scene, but you're only getting what they're saying. You don't hear anything that MC says, and it's very like in your ear. And there's a secret time, as far as I know, because I haven't unlocked it myself. But like where Caleb talks about he uses her body wash when he misses her. So there are implications.
Put your phone in the living room to charge.
Because of the
Don't stay up
implications.
too late.
Sorry, if anybody watches It's Always Sunny, Philadelphia. Because of the implications. We could stay up late together, Caleb. We could stay up late together. Do you see what I'm... Because of the implications. The sound of dripping water. Sorry, I got distracted. Chaylee, that's a show I never saw for some reason. It is hysterical. I'm super weird. Whenever it's a sitcom, like, I will never sit down and be like, I'm gonna watch a sitcom from beginning to end. Like, I've never done that with any sitcom, except I think Friends when I was like 7 and I watched it with my mom. But other than that, like, but if it's on, like, I'll catch it and like, oh, that's really funny. So like, I've seen a ton of episodes of that show and a bunch of other shows, but like, I've never sat down and been like, yes, I'm going to start from the very first episode and watch it to the finale, and I will know all of the plot points that happen and what episode they happen. And like, no, I don't do that with sitcoms. I just don't. If I want to sit down and watch something and binge something, I want it to be like drama or fantasy or horror or like, I don't know why. But yes, there is a very funny scene from that show. It talks about the implications. The sound of dripping water is carried through the quiet hallway. It's soft, irregular. It somehow makes my mind a little disoriented. Why is it irregular though, Infold? Why is it irregular? Got it. These two. I mean, a lot of sitcoms you don't need to have watched all the way through in order. Yeah, no, exactly. Because it's not I mean, like, they do, like, some do have, you know, like, plot development, character development, but ultimately, most of them are, like, self-contained in each episode. The projector screen lights up with a burst of color. Two little moles that are holding hands start jumping over obstacles together. I bought it the day it came out, but this is the first time we're actually playing it together. I sit back on the couch with the controller in hand and lean against Caleb. He pulls me into the space between his legs. Dot dot dot. Are you sure this is comfortable? You can't even move. His arms are firmly wrapped around my waist as he reaches for a controller from the table. His presence is so strong that it's almost overwhelming. You know what's funny? I was like making fun of her, like, this is your boyfriend. I'd be like all over. But I'm actually a lot like this with somebody that I like. If we're not dating and I don't know if they like me back or whatever, I would absolutely I'd be way more awkward than this even. Like, I become socially inept completely. But if I know that they're also into me, all bets are off. Get out of the way. And even with the overall arcs, it isn't always necessary for you to have all the previous information for you to safely understand the story from just that episode. Yeah, completely. Yeah, absolutely. Which is why with sitcoms, I just sort of catch them when they're on. And I've never been like, I need to know, like, how this started. And, like, I've just never... It's just not a me thing. But I know tons of people, like, love them for that reason and usually, like, use them as comfort shows and will, like, fall asleep to them, which is, like, totally cool. It's just not something that I've ever done. His arms are firmly wrapped around my waist as he reaches for a controller from the table. Oh, I already read this. Oh well, his presence is so strong that it's almost overwhelming.
I'm pretty sure we always played like this. I'm not in your way, and we can switch controllers whenever we need to.
We did not always play. There is no way we always played like this. Absolutely not. When we were teenagers, with raging hormones, there is no way we always played like this. Ignoring my protests, Caleb rests his chin on my head and adjusts the screen brightness.
So, what's going on? When I tried waking you up, you kept saying the bedroom was a secret base. And then you pushed me out.
It's my secret base, get out! No, I'm just kidding.
You've only been here for a day. Did you hide all your secrets overnight?
Yes, I did. You needed the password. Yep, that's exactly what I did. And you're not supposed to just barge into my bedroom, okay? What if I was doing something private? Why would you say that, MC? If you're trying to make it less awkward, why would you say that?
Oh? What exactly are you doing that requires you to hide from me?
I don't know. What were you doing with my body wash, Caleb? I don't know. What about that? Aren't we here to play a game? Neither of you is being smooth about this.
Yeah. Eyes on the screen. Time to choose your character.
We're like dating at this point. Like, could never be me. Not that it. Like I said, I could easily be this awkward with somebody that I liked. But if I'm at the point where I'm in a relationship with someone, no. My gaze returns to the screen, but my thoughts keep slipping away, even with the cheerful music playing.
When you reach this position, start charging up.
Is that a euphemism? Something soft brushes against my ear. I'm dazed for a moment, and the mole I'm controlling falls off the platform again. Oops.
Tired? Do you want to stop here and rest for today?
His arms are still wrapped around me, and he makes no move to let go. I can feel his warm breath against the side of my neck. MC! Get it over with! The room is quiet. Something unspoken starts to build between us. It's floating in the air. You're really warm. I would imagine her saying it like that. Like, kind of dazed. Like,
The AC might be set too high. Or maybe I got anxious while watching you miss the platform multiple times.
Really? Then I'll lower the temperature and let me go. I put down the controller and pretend to get up. I place my hand on his arm as if to steady myself. I wanted to give it a gentle squeeze, but his skin is hot. Is he blushing? His ears look red. Caleb, I feel like you actually have a fever?
You're being paranoid. I probably just stayed up too late last night. You should get more sleep.
Not the fever when they're horny trope. Before I can say anything else, he lets go of me and stands up.
I'm also tired. I'll go wash up.
No, that's not what we do here. No. No. We get over here. Take your pants off. No, I'm sorry. Kidding. Given Caleb's history of hiding when he's not feeling well, I dig out the thermometer gun and sneak into his room to wait for him.
Are you planning to switch bedrooms with me tonight?
Yeah, I figured your room might be cooler. Why else would someone be wrapped up in layers after getting out of the shower? Not to mention, his hair is still wet. He is red as a beet. Look at this man. That blush! I rest one hand on his shoulder and raise the thermometer gun. Before I can even read the screen, I feel weightless. Caleb sweeps me up off the floor. I automatically grab onto his neck. Maybe, don't put all of your weight on his neck. Don't break his neck. You're not actually going to carry me out of here and deal with this on your own again, right?
Who says I'm doing that?
He did that in a previous card, by the way, Jaylee. There was a whole where he was he wasn't feeling well, he was sick, and he was trying to hide it from MC and stuff. So these two are very obsessed with each other and equally crazy about each other. Yeah. You responded quickly and even sounded a little guilty.
You think I shouldn't react to the gun you're pointing at my head? Besides, you didn't say I had to stand still.
He's the Yandere character in this game, he's like Yandere light. He's not But MC like matches his freak, which is funny because like, well, not funny, but it's just funny that like the main character with each love interest, she like acts very differently. Like she does not act that way with each of the other love interests. So it's interesting. Like I don't relate to this MC the way that I relate to like I relate to Sylus's MC a lot, but more the myth MC than the main story MC. I think I'm also a lot like Raph's MC. She meets his level of whimsy, and I tend to be kind of funny and goofy like that. Caleb walks over to the bed and sets me down gently. Then he kneels in front of me and carefully holds my elbow.
I wanted to say this earlier. When we were playing, you kept leaning your elbow against your knee. Look, it's all red.
See? Look how freaking attentive he is. Like, I wouldn't have noticed that. You noticed? I'm too ADHD for that. Although I do see you blushing. The spot where his fingers touch my skin feels hot. I instinctively pull away. That is not my instinct. I didn't even notice. Still, Caleb changed the subject, which usually means he's hiding something again. He's hiding his raging boner. Maybe he knows he can't deceive me anymore. Caleb takes my hand and places it against his forehead.
It's a little warmer than usual, but you don't need to worry about it. You know how I am when I'm really sick. The magnetic field might be acting up. I'll be fine after a few days.
Magnetic field, schmagnetic field. A drop of water falls from his hair and lands on the back of my hand. I lift it slightly and my fingers curl without thinking. What does that mean? You don't know that. Although Caleb insisted he was fine, I still called the fleet's private physician to check on him. Can you imagine that you're a horny man and you have to see a doctor? Throughout the medical examination, Caleb answered every question without any hesitation and seemed cooperative. Before the final diagnosis is given, he glances at me. He then looks away expressionless and sips hot milk.
It's as the Colonel suspected. The cause is the recent magnetic fluctuations.
Can you imagine these two men standing here? Like this unspoken agreement. So, quick aside, my ex-boyfriend had, and I'm sorry, I don't mean for this to be, this is actually kind of funny, but like not, the situation wasn't funny. He had testicular cancer. He's okay. He got treatment, everything. But he had to have a surgery for it. That it metastasized into his abdomen, so he had to have surgery on his abdomen, and there's like a nerve going down your back that if you hit that nerve, you might not ever be able to have an erection again. So the surgeon, we were like in his office for the consult, and the surgeon is like, the surgeon's a man, and he's like trying to figure out how to tell my ex-boyfriend like that could possibly happen, but I'm sitting right there, and like neither one of them wanted to. Meanwhile, I work in medicine, I work in an emergency room, so I'm like probably the most equipped to like hear this and like whatever, who cares. But these two are like so awkward. Literally, the surgeon took my boyfriend out of the room to have this discussion. And when he came back in, I was like, he was just telling you about the side effect, right? Like, well, not the side effect. It's a very rare complication. It did not happen to my ex-boyfriend. But I was like, he was just telling you that might happen, right? He was like, how did you know that? I was like, I don't know why you two are dancing around it like it's a big deal. Like, it was just funny. That's the energy I'm imagining between these two right now. It's like... But I have an Ann Hounson class of Ebol. In theory, I should be more affected by them, but I'm not experiencing any reaction like this. Oh, MC. I press the back of my hand against Caleb's. In the past 30 minutes, his temperature has already dropped significantly.
Well, everyone responds differently. This kind of intermittent fever is usually harmless.
I feel like that's probably accurate for their energy. That's totally the energy, and like this unspoken like communication happening between their gazes. Like these two men are like, we can't let the woman know about this. Like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Now I know this is a little different, right? Because like, you're just really horny for your girlfriend that you haven't had sex with yet. Okay, that's sure different, but like same kind of energy though of like. We got a bro code. I'm not gonna say anything in front of her. Don't worry, I got you. I'll lie.
If the symptoms get worse, we can consider medication, although the Colonel previously...
No need. I'm not interested in experiencing those strange, fantastical side effects just yet.
It was really funny when that happened, though, because I was like, I can't believe he literally just took my boyfriend out of the room to tell him this. Like, it's so not a big deal. Not even like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, health stuff, right? Like, I work in the medical field, so like, whatever. But like, also, if somebody's partner is there, like, if they're willing to bring them to the appointment and like want them to be involved in making decisions in the medical process, like, then why would you not want to say that one thing? Anyway, don't ignore me. Some questions still hang in the air. When I glance at the doctor again, he avoids making eye contact with me for a second. The silence that follows tells me everything. I won't be getting any answers about things Caleb doesn't want me to know today. Can we use another way to ease the symptoms? Assuming this happens again.
Try going outside more often. Anything can help take his mind off it. A change of scenery, some movement.
Think about your grandma. Think about dead puppies. I'm sorry. I'm talking about ways to get rid of a boner. Guys, don't cancel me. Are you sure that actually works? If this really is due to magnetic field disturbances, then that advice doesn't match up with what the association told us. Almost as if he's been waiting for this, Caleb looks at me with a calm, steadfast gaze.
It's not serious. Besides, wouldn't it be nice if we walked around? Since we're here, let me show you what Skyhaven looks like at night.
Cool! And... I feel like if we're at the point that we're in a relationship, we should be able to talk about sex. I understand if you're uncomfortable with it, that's totally valid. But, like, you know, that is part of a relationship. I feel like we should be willing to talk about it. The cloud boat arrives at the platform. I don't even need to look up to see the giant illuminated billboard above us that's advertising a polar night flight. Farther up, transparent tracks curve through the air above the city. Silver sliding cars shoot past as people scream in excitement. I thought this would be more of a calm, romantic tour at night.
Maybe I want to create a bit of that suspension bridge effect.
By the way, that suspension bridge effect is like, they did a study of like, I don't know if it was specifically couples or just like people who like were interacting and like they were gauging their attraction, but like if you were like like not really that attracted to somebody, you know, like, and it's fine, and then they put them on a suspension bridge or like, you know, like somewhere up high where like it invoked kind of adrenaline and fear, their attraction, what they reported as their attraction, went up because like the pathways in the brain that like process, I guess you would say like dopamine, like would confuse kind of that like adrenaline spike, like even fear, for like attraction, which is very interesting. But it just, yeah, I see you, Caleb. I'm a nerd too. What's up? At the entrance to the two-person ride, the line extends outside. Most of the people waiting are couples. They're standing close together with their arms around each other. Looks like this is popular with couples. I bet most of them already know each other pretty well. This kind of trick might not work anymore.
You never know. Emotions are complicated. Sometimes feelings don't just appear out of nowhere. They're already present and buried a little deeper than usual. That's why you need moments like this. They'll bring those feelings to the surface.
Where do you hear that stuff?
It was probably from some psychology talk or something. If it works, it works.
These two, I can't. I can't. They drive me nuts. I love them. They drive me nuts. We finally reach the front. A staff member waves us in and shows us to our seats. The car is small. There are only 2 seats, and the back seat is right behind the front seat. I sit behind Caleb, my legs on either side of him. I wrap my arms around his waist, feel around for the safety buckle, and click it into place for him. I'm sorry, my brain is doing not PG things. You feel warmer than you did earlier. She's like buckling him for him. Like, what? Would you not notice? Don't tell me it's the magnetic field again.
I might be nervous. I've never done anything like this before, you know.
I think he's definitely nervous. Ah, yes, our ex-DAA top pilot is nervous. Yeah, he's not nervous about the ride. Maybe nervous about another kind of ride. Up ahead, the lights on the track switch to green. I hold Caleb a little tighter and rest my cheek against his back. He does look like he would have a very comfortable back. Like, super strong and big, but, like, also kind of, like, soft, right? Like, he would have a very comfy back. I guess I'll have to make sure you feel safe.
If you stay that close, you might hear how fast my heart's racing.
I have no doubt that your heart is racing.
Just don't let go, okay?
Okay! Okay, boyfriend! That I won't talk to about my raging attraction. And neither will he. We're flung down the track. Wind roars in my ears. I tighten my arms around Caleb, my whole body pressed against his. We turn the last corner. The speed finally starts to slow down, and only then do I take in the lights and buildings around us. Suspended high above the ground, we drift like a single leaf in still air. We're floating over a sea of steel and neon. I bet that's really pretty, actually.
Your hair is a complete mess. Someone might think a bird is using it as a nest.
This actually reminds me of his wedding card. Like, very similar, like, even the sky looks similar to how the wedding card was, but, like, the whole, like, ride energy and, like, oh, we're at a carnival, kind of, a carnival amusement park? I don't know. Caleb turns, brushes away the loose strands from my cheek, and tucks them behind my ear. His breath softly glides across my face. Yeah, right. How would a bird even get here? Okay, that feels like a translation thing. Because, like, I don't know, MC, it would fly. You're in the sky. Birds fly. No, that's definitely a translation thing, though. I bet that reads way better in Chinese.
They're around. Look up if you don't believe me.
Yeah, because you're in the sky! Birds fly! I look into his eyes. He's watching me closely. A second passes before I slowly tilt my head up. Something soft brushes against my cheek. I reach up and feel a petal.
You need to go a little higher. Look at that tree.
Up in the branches, the leaves rustle and petals begin to fall. They scatter around us like a flock of birds taking flight. We walk along the path outside the venue. Both sides of the street are lined with blooming flowers, and many of the nearby shops have put up signs for Polar Night specials.
Welcome. Oh, Caleb!
Of course he knows Caleb. Everybody knows Caleb. As soon as we step inside, a man behind the counter quickly straightens his collar and hurries over. You know him? Caleb calmly glances at him before nodding.
We met a few times. Same high school, but we were in different years. You probably don't remember him.
You're right, I don't.
Come on, there's more to it than that. I used to play in a band with some friends.
Hello, hi!
Big time back
How are
then.
you? Good to see you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally didn't even. More truth than that. I used to play in a band with some friends. Caleb helped us out big time. Of course he did! This freaking guy. What doesn't he do? Hi, hello. It's good to see you. Were you in Sandy's stream earlier? I think you were, because I think I saw you in there. Oh, not the ether eating the headphones. This happens to me all the time. Oh my god. The ether eats my stuff all the time, Shaylee. Like, literally all the time. Even I call my purse a black hole. Like, even that. It's just, it's a mess. It's, I hope you can find your headphones. Tell me, I can pause. I can just yap for a little if, oh cool, I thought I saw you in there. You're usually in there. I caught, so it was annoying because I left work. So I was in the stream, but then my boss my boss doesn't know how to work Zoom. So I had to host a Zoom meeting for a meeting I wasn't actually a part of, but he didn't know how to host it. So then I had to use my phone, which I had been watching Tanny on, but then I had to use my phone to host the, yeah. I was like, wow. I can't even have my night to myself.
I haven't seen you two since graduation. Are you busy right now? Why don't you stay and have dinner? We can catch up.
Zoom is totally not the vibe. You are absolutely right. You caught part of this card when Red Witchery did it the other day. Oh yes, Caleb is her man. That is the love of her life. Absolutely. So yes, I'm sure you did see this card. I need to go watch her VOD because I haven't seen her do this card yet. Oh my god, actually I'm like I bet she was beside herself. That's so funny.
Cut to the chase.
Okay. The man immediately puts on a dramatic pleading look.
Caleb, I need your help!
That was pitiful.
This was supposed to be a bar. When we were planning it, we set aside some extra space.
Oh, hello, you were here when I had the stream apocalypse a few days ago, and it wouldn't play the Kindled, and, like, it kept crashing. I fixed it! I wasn't there for too long. I have Japanese online class today. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I bet that's super fun. That's so cool. What a cool language to learn. Yes, you were. I remember. You were there for my technical doomsday. Yes, I fixed it. We went through earlier in the stream. We did Silas's card again. It played. It didn't play like it was on a potato. It didn't crash. I would also love to learn Japanese. I am just a noob, though, learning letters. Hey, letters are a huge part of that language. Massive. That is not a noob. That is awesome. I think that's really cool. I would love to learn Japanese. That'd be such a cool language to learn.
Later on, I figured that since we went for a double-height ceiling, it'd be a waste to not build a stage.
Reasonable. At the far end of the room, the wooden stage floor shines. There's not a single scratch on it. It's been well cared for. I do have to say that like a very pretty, like finished wood floor is so pretty, like very shiny and just pretty.
I signed a contract for a well-known band to play here. We've already started preparing promotional materials for their debut. But today, the lead singer kicked a fire hydrant and ended up in the hospital. Luckily, I bumped into you two.
He kicked a fire hydrant? Like on purpose? Or like was he throwing a tantrum? Or is this one of those weird translation things again? Like
Caleb, with that voice and presence, you'll be the perfect replacement.
Kanji just here Ghana for now, but I need it for work, so I'm gonna make it happen. If I had to say, I would continue learning Chinese, but it's so confusing with Japanese. Oh my god, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, you're like a polyglot. That's what it is for people who are really know multiple languages, right? Polyglot? I've always thought that was such a cool skill to have, and I am so bad with languages. So it's so outside of my expertise or comfort zone. I admire the hell out of that. That's so cool. I started doing Duolingo because I was like, it's pitiful. I only know one language. So I started doing, I'm on a 52-day streak. I actually haven't missed a day since I started, which for Mrs. ADHD, that's amazing. I'm doing French because I took French for 10 years in elementary. Well, it started in elementary school, and then as I went through middle and high school, you could change whatever language you wanted to take, but I was like, well, I've already taken French, so I'll just keep going. And then in high school, I had the option to study abroad in Paris, which would have been awesome, but I also had the option to study abroad in Australia, and I picked Australia. So 10 years of French just sort of never got used, and I never got to actually apply it, because I feel like one of the main ways that you would implement learning a language would be to immerse yourself in the culture where people are speaking it all the time, and I never did that, so it just sort of fell away. So then I was like, well, that's a shame that I took French for so long and I never did anything with it. So I got back on Duo, and now I'm doing French again, which actually is very affirming because I remember a ton of it. I get 100% on like almost all my things so far. I even set it at like level 2 because I was like, well, level 1's probably too easy. So I'm like, okay, I remember a decent amount. That's all right. You speak Italian, French, English, and Arabic, Japanese, and Chinese. I am just a bit. So you are a polyglot. You are a true polyglot. Truly, that's so cool. Duolingo is so fun. That's how I started with Chinese before taking classes. Duo is really good. I really like Duo. It makes it fun. It makes it digestible because each lesson is like 2 minutes. Australia's better. It's my favorite country. I loved it. I did not want to come back. They are very lucky that they being my parents, I guess. I don't know if anybody else was lucky, but yeah, they were lucky I came back. I didn't want to. Hey, if you want to speak French, I'd be happy to help. I would love to speak French, and I would love to have help. Because like I find that I'm very good at like writing it. I'm very good at speaking it when I can read it, but I'm really not good at thinking in it. So like if you started to talk to me in French and I was just supposed to respond to you in French, I forget everything. What are words? What? That is incredible. I wish I was better at learning languages. Me too, Chaley. I'm not good. I am not good at all. I think polyglots are so cool. I wish my brain was wired that way. It's not. A spotlight from the side outlines Caleb's figure with clear lines. Yeah, I bet it does. He turns and smiles at me. Sorry. Yeah, you have to unlearn Germanic sentence structure for Latin-based languages. Absolutely. 100%. Yes. That's, I mentioned earlier in the stream, hello, my school that I went to, bougie place that it was, made us take Latin for a year, which I did actually, like, really enjoy. I really thought it was fun. But so that's like the only reason I sort of have that like base foundation understanding-ish of like Latin-based languages. I think I retained more of Latin than I did like anything. I took Italian in college, which was easier coming from French. But I still am not great. Not great.
That was years ago. Their rock and roll club couldn't recruit new members, so
Latin is my
they had me
kryptonite.
do
I love
some
hate it so
guest
much.
performances.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people's relationship with Latin. It's probably why it's a dead language. It's interesting. I like how it relates so much to so many other languages. It's really cool to understand the root of so many other like words and things. I'm so sorry, Caleb. What did you say? You look really pretty. I get to hear you look nice. Okay. Yes, Italian and French mix so much since both are vulgarizations of Latin. Yes, totally. There was a lot of overlap when I was learning Italian. Absolutely. So they had me do some guest performances.
More or less. Our recruitment numbers shot through the roof when Caleb got on stage.
I never saw that. What a shame. There's another show I missed and can't make up for.
I'll do it.
This man.
You said you wanted to see it, right?
This man.
Performing again isn't a big deal. I'll even save you a front row seat.
This man. What if I were like, man, I never saw you jump off a bridge. I'll do it. Man, I never saw you swim with sharks. Like, you make it sound easy. Do you say yes to everything I ask? Yes, he does. You know that.
You got some outrageous request I should know about? Alrighty, tell me. Go on.
The current pole dancing Magic Mike style would go hard. He should hook up with Sylus. Not that way, or that way. That's fine. They can do that. I just meant like he should get with Sylus. They can do a duet. They can. You make it sound like I'm always asking for impossible things. I haven't done anything crazy to you lately. He's a good doggy. Yeah, oh no, I have no appropriate thoughts to say back to that. Hello. He is a puppy though, for sure. He definitely gives puppy energy. At most, I hugged you a little too tightly on the ride earlier, and I almost pulled your zipper off. I would have been way ahead of you. That way too, OMG, 2 switches in a dream. Oh, you're so funny. That's gonna be my new catchphrase. OMG, 2 switches in a dream. Stop. I'm crying.
That was nothing. I'm starting to think you've been too gentle with me today, to be honest.
He's all about this. He's in. I'm only being careful because your temperature keeps jumping up and down these past 2 days.
So, all I have to do to get more attention from you is have a mild fever? I'll keep that in mind.
He likes rough. Amazing. Caleb walks back from the edge of the stage and casually wraps his arm around my body. His warmth spreads through the area where he touches me. I bet it does.
It's been years since I stood on a stage like this. Seeing it again makes me kind of nostalgic.
It's funny. Well, I was just about to say, Caleb doesn't strike me as somebody who gets nostalgic, but like, yeah, he would. For MC. I don't know if he gets nostalgic for much else, though. Because I think about, like, his most recent World Underneath entry with everything with Gideon and Patrick. And they seemed very nostalgic. He doesn't seem that nostalgic, but also, I mean, he's got the chip and, like, ever, and so, like, just ignore me, I don't know.
Didn't you tell me to listen to the physician? This counts as following the doctor's orders.
Sure.
New environment, better mood.
Think about your grandma. The nearby restaurant owner is relieved.
Why don't we do a rehearsal tonight? You can try things out and get a feel for it.
It's showtime! Jazz hands! Let's go, Caleb! Oh, now you're playing guitar.
Thanks, everyone. I hope that song brought you a bit of joy tonight.
Not really focused, I clap a few times. Then I glance at Caleb, who's beside me. I believe he refuses to be, just to be able to toughen it up and be Ever's pawn for MC's protection. Yeah, I agree with that whole. I think he suppresses a lot of his emotions. I just was okay. So there's a streamer who also has a YouTube channel. His name is Dr. K. But his like username is Healthy Gaming. And he's a psychiatrist who talks about all kinds of different, you know, like I just watched a video he did about women with ADHD, which I was like, hello, here I am, you called, you rang. But he talked about, what the heck was the phenomenon called? I don't remember, but he was talking about how men will suppress their emotions and then in response to that, they like overachieve. Like, okay, I'm doing this thing that I don't really want to be doing, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of it, how did he say it? He was like, you know, oh, I'm working a job that I don't really like, and then, like, so they'll suppress that, like, oh, I don't really like it, and then it's, like, to almost, like, prove a point to themselves, like, so I gotta be the best at this job, like, I have to be, like, I have to climb my way to the top because I hate it. Like, he explains it way better than I am right now. Here, I'll type it. Healthy Gaming. His name is Dr. K. Oh, thank you, Chaylee. Hers is right. Oh my god, I can't type. Yes, Healthy Gamer GG. Thank you, Chaylee. You're right. You're totally right. I forgot the GG. Yeah, no, he has a lot. He has really interesting, like, streams and takes on things. But so that's what that just reminded me of. Where, like, I feel like that's Caleb. I feel like that's, you know, like, oh, I'm in the Far Space Fleet. And, like, I didn't want to be in the Far Space Fleet, so now I'm gonna be the best colonel that ever happened. Like, I don't know, that feels very Caleb coded to me. Like, yeah, that just clicked for me, like, right now. I didn't even think about that until, like, this very instant. Not really focused, I clap a few times, then I glance at Caleb, who's beside me.
What? Do you want to try my drink? You said you wanted to study other people's performances, but you've been zoning out since the first song.
'Cause you're so pretty. Didn't you say you weren't feeling well, but you're drinking?
You're still thinking about that? It's not like I'm gonna keel over at any moment. You're the one who keeps worrying about it.
It's a very serious case of blue balls. Sorry. I like when she does a little, like, tip, tip, tip. He takes my hand and presses it against the side of his neck. His skin feels cool again. I've never heard magnetic fluctuations can cause this kind of reaction before. Unless it picks the individual it affects. Like that doctor last night. Remind him not to look away so fast after lying next time.
Sure. Speaking of which...
Okay, no other streamer, like, had this reaction, but I think that moment is so funny, because she's like, remind him not to look away when lying, and Caleb's just like, sure. like, not denying that guy lied at all. Like, he's just like, sure. So silly. Yes, I totally agree. Which I am still new to the lads fix space, so I'm still discovering all of these. He wants her to get the memo so bad. He does. He so does. He should just say it.
If you ever guess the correct answer, I promise I won't deny it.
This is like the whole Sylus wants MC to move in thing. You know? This is Caleb's Holy Roman Empire. This is, if you guess it, I won't deny it. Like, come on. Caleb turns back to the stage as the next song begins. His hand stays near mine and it taps to the beat. I move my hand closer until my pinky barely touches his wrist. Satisfied, I turn my gaze back to the performance. No one else seems to notice, but in the dark, I feel Caleb's fingers slide between mine and lift my hand. I copy what he was doing earlier. I tap the back of his hand to the beat. I went ham tonight and shared a shit ton of Professor Raff fics because this tangent keeps haunting me. I will have to go read those. Because I love Professor Raff, which is canon. But most fics I read are Caleb's, and I don't even know why. Why not? Because you can? Because it's fun, and he's hot. No, I'm just teasing. One of the things that's really interesting to me about Professor Raff, and if anybody watches Angel's Corner, she's the one who said this, and like I didn't realize it until I watched this video. But in the opening of his World Under... No, it's his anecdote. My apologies. It's his anecdote where he's Professor Raff. In the opening of it, the student whose like point of view it takes place from, it's kind of a throwaway line and easy to miss, but it says that he's walking to class and it's like he like sees the Gaia Research Center, which was destroyed in the Chronoriff catastrophe in 2034. And the game takes place in 2048. So Raff was an adult in 2034 when he's only supposed to be, 24 years old? 23? 24 years old? So that was super interesting. Ooh, I love Angel's Corner and Nahome. Best lore theorists. I don't know Nahome, but Nahome is French, so she has way less viewers. Oh, maybe that'll be good practice for me to learn my French. I'll have to go follow Nahome. Because I don't know her. I love lore theorists. I could watch the lore theorists about this game forever. But the fact that she caught that from one line, I was like, what? It's so... Raff is as old as Sylus, at least. Xavier is probably older than Bo. I assume you mean older than Bo. I agree, by the way. I know all three of them are very old. Well, I think what's interesting about Raff is that it's kind of indicative of, like, can he change his appearance at will? Like how old he appears? Because, like, he also encountered MC when he was a child. So can he, like, change his form? I'm talking about Naho. She cooks the best audios next to Kinche's Cum Slut. My apologies. I probably shouldn't say that on stream. No, I'm not monetized. Nobody cares. It's fine. Okay, got it. Yeah. So yes, I knew Raph was old, right, given his myth and everything. But I think it's very interesting in terms of like, can he change his appearance at will? That's interesting. Then again, he like kind of controls weather, so like probably. I don't know. I just show up, man. I'm just here. I thought Zane does that as per Master of Fate. He appears to masses as an old man. That is true. I wonder if that's true for this Zane, too. Which, like, I would have said no. But now that we've been introduced to Shubai and the fact that, like, they have a past and, like, know each other previously, like, I'm not as sure anymore about main story Zane. I don't know anymore. So the jury's out. The jury's out on that one. I have to see more. That's, yeah. Who am I forgetting? Oh, and Caleb. Caleb's weird because he's made, I guess. It was just like MC, like they were created. I don't know. Help me. I don't know. So, like, he's, like, a separate... The Zane is a big, big mystery. The Fractal Library is giving Sandman meets Doctor Strange meets Chinese cultivation mythology. Yeah! You're so right. I love that. I love that. Sandman, Doctor Strange, Chinese cultivation mythology. I know the least about Chinese cultivation mythology, but I'm super, super familiar with Sandman and Doctor Strange. And yes, absolutely to both. Totally. I did a little bit of research into Chinese mythology for my video essay I'm working on for Sylus's myth, Beyond Cloudfall. And I remember a little bit of discussion of, like, Chinese cultivation mythology, because I was looking at, oh my god, I'm going to say this so wrong, I'm so sorry, like, Shansha and Shanwan? I probably said that so wrong, I'm so sorry. But, like, those genres of storytelling. And I remember a little bit being discussed about it there, but like not hardly much, not much. A slow love song begins. Caleb hums along, his voice low, husky, and soft. It's so close that it feels like he's whispering into my ear. The song feels like it lasts forever. I take a sip from the glass in front of me, but it makes me warmer instead of cooling me down. That is alcohol. They really cranked up the heat. If I had like a I'm wearing a tank thing, like a dress tanky thing, because I'm hot. But if I had more of a shirt, I'd be like...
You're warm because you almost finished my drink without realizing it.
Oopsie. He picks up his glass and downs the last sip. Then, with the same amount of casualness, he finishes the drink next to it. Oh. Hey, that one was mine! Yeah, they mix up mythologies for every character, and it cradles the nerd in me. I love how they, like, weave all of this different, like, lore and mythology into, like, something fresh. It's so interesting. I will probably need to read more about, like I said, I read about some Chinese mythology for Sylus's myth, but I mean, that just scratched the surface, I'm sure. Which actually, by the way, you just reminded me, hello, I have to, I should put in the Discord somewhere, where I learned all of what I was just talking about for Beyond Cloudfall was from, there's this amazing Redditor, Reads Subtextually, who did an entire Chinese translation guide for that myth, and then a Chinese cultural guide for the myth. And they were beautiful and amazing, and I learned so much. Also, Caleb, for God's sake, please, what kind of alcohol do you drink? That would tell me a lot about your personality. That's a good point. Oh, I wonder. Maybe it's Fireball, Whittle Fireball. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Help me. Oh, actually, he's about to say it, I think.
You're not completely drunk, but your face is burning up.
Wait.
Come on. Let's get some fresh air, Whittle Fireball.
He drinks Fireball. Cannon. Done. Closed. I'm just kidding. There's an aerial walkway nearby that's open 24/7. Caleb takes my hand and leads me up the stairs. The steps are lined with glowing tracks. Whenever we take a step, light ripples out like waves. Gentle pulses radiate under our feet. Whittle is crazy. To be fair, I say Whittle a lot when I talk about Sylus because he's just a little dragon. He's just a baby dragon. So, like, I can't judge. Following the rhythm of the lights as they blink, I skip ahead a few steps.
Watching a show wasn't enough? You want to do your own performance now?
If you're the only one watching, I might need to think it over.
Is there someone else you'd rather perform for?
I was joking. You never told me you used to perform on stage. You really did keep that secret from me since I was a kid. Caleb treads lightly as he matches the pace of the flashing brilliance under us. He catches up to me in a few strides.
The shows were outside of school. Who brings a gal pal to a place like that? If you found out and I didn't take you, I bet you would have given me the silent treatment for days.
Sylus is so baby. His next myth will destroy me if it's about him being a space gladiator and the Golden Crows references they have been throwing everywhere. I was actually, so we just did Sylus's card first. And I was just saying the same thing. The whole, like, when they were, the way it opens with them in the tunnel and he's talking about, like, you know, confusing your enemies and, like, don't rely on your eyes, rely on your other senses and, like, you know, the things they can't fake and blah, blah, blah. I was like, this is so, like, what's gonna happen in the arena. Like, I was like, this is totally gonna happen in the arena. That's what I think. We'll see. It's gonna kill me. Of course it's gonna kill me. They all kill me. And you're not worried about that now?
Didn't we just leave that bar together?
The night air feels colder. I grab his hand. Still, even as a grown-up, Caleb has one secret after another. Some things never change.
You think so? I'll wait for the day when you come to me to verify the truth.
Don't you say that, because I have come to you to verify the truth about many things, many times, and you have lied. This is the one time you want to verify the truth, because it involves your penis. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Consent king. Yes, I agree. Sylus is my ultimate consent king, but I think they all are this way. I watched was it Veiled Whispers, where it was the OG3, and they had the cards about, like, it was like New Year in Lincoln and they all got a little drunk or whatever. I hadn't seen that before, so I did with the rerun banner recently, and oh my god, Xavier was a consent king at the end. I was so proud of him, because, you know, Mr. Bunny gets down like a bunny, but he was so sweet. MC was drunk and he was like, nope, absolutely not, and I was like, yay! That's wonderful. It was, I mean, not that I think he would have done anything else, but it was nice to see. It was nice to have that affirmation. I was very pleasantly surprised that Infold wrote that in. I was like, that's really sweet. I love when they're consent kings. It makes me happy. Somewhere between our steps, one of us moves slightly out of sync with the blinking lights. A new ripple of light spreads across the walkway.
Besides, we're older now. The things we consider secrets aren't really the same anymore.
Well, I was rereading Xavier Oldest Stuff and I realized as newcomers we missed Xavier pre-relationship. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. There was like I felt like I missed out on aspects of his character because I missed out on that. Yes, I definitely agree. Are you newcomers too? Are you newcomers too? My brain is not working. He is much worse than Zane, trying to stay as away as possible from MC and super cold to her. Yes, he is. Yes, I agree. Totally. Yes. From what I've seen. The words will not word tonight. Truly, I don't know what my brain is doing tonight. It's not cooperating, that much I can tell you. Okay, so you started in January. Okay, so yeah, I only started in February. So yeah, pretty much the same. Are you newcomers too? Help me. Ah! Caleb and I walked back the way we came. It's about time for the scheduled rehearsal. The rest of the band is already getting ready. A few of them nod at us as we walk in, a quiet greeting.
Now that everyone's here, let's get started.
My lips feel like
Do
Caleb's
you
right
guys
now.
want to pick the song?
You memorized all of them in one afternoon?
He is Caleb. Caleb catches the guitar tossed his way and hops onto the stage with ease. Just casually plays guitar too. What is happening? Sorry, not in the game. In my there was like a giant fuzzy. I don't know what's happening.
80, maybe 90% if we're being generous. I listened to them on the way here. That's enough for a rehearsal.
Now this I can relate to because as a musician myself, I prefer to learn everything by ear. I did learn music theory. I don't think about music that way though. Like it's just not how so I learned by ear too. So that I can relate to. They had the slowest burn. She decimated his King of Dark Knight facade bit by bit, and now she's decimating his fear too. MC is an angel. Aw, that's cute. Were you the one who said no? Someone said in Tanny's chat earlier that in some fics, he'll call her Starlight, I think. Was it Starlight? Damn, I didn't screenshot it. But I think that's so cute, and I wish they would implement that. That's adorable. Because he's always talking about how she's his guiding light. That would be so cute. Hello? As the lights sweep past the edge of the stage, Caleb is already moving. He's perfectly in sync. Of course he is. He doesn't even glance at the cue monitor. Reaching out, he grabs the mic stand and moves to the beat as the music begins. She's his Starlight, right?
Caleb's stage presence is better. Right? He still has the same charm from back then.
And like I just did Sylus's, and like he's MC's son. Like we're getting all of these like celestial body, like. But I didn't say it. I just know of it. Yeah, right. No, I can't. I think it may have been Turquoise Evie. I think that's her name. Username. No, that's her government name. How did he perform at the time?
Oh, that? We just thought Caleb had the right vibe and invited him to help with our promotions.
He had the right vibe. So he was hot. So you wanted asses in the seats. So you were like, get a hot guy.
I didn't expect him to sing that well. People kept asking if he was part of some popular band, too.
I hate how for Sylus we went from Little Dragon to Kitten. I like both, to be honest. I do know what you mean, how the Chinese translation does mean Little Dragon. Because I read about this, which I do love. But I do also see how, like, Kitten works, too. And I say that because, well, first of all, in Beyond Cloudfall, like, when he gets her the little mountain cat to try and console her. But he also, like, and this is, again, very much English translation, he, excuse me, talks about how she kind of behaves like a cat. Like, if you wrong her, like, she'll scratch you. So, like, I'm like, alright, yeah, I can understand that. And I loved what Tanny said earlier, where she was like, I like how Sylus calls her Kitten because he says it reverently, almost like how the Egyptians worship cats. And I was like, oh, that's great, yeah. No, for sure. I love that. But I do really love that he called her Little Dragon for so long, which is just... I'm gonna cry. Stop. Y'all want me to cry on stream? We can do that. I can make it happen. Night Plumes is the only thing outside from Abyss and Sovereign that makes it make sense. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, I totally agree. When he's like drawing the little cat in the snow, yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree with you. I have a whole thing about, like, I love that he calls her Little Dragon. We're gonna start. I'm gonna get so off topic if I start going into this, because I'm gonna start talking about what I talk about in my video essay. I should stop. Nobody needs to hear that tonight.
When the applications came in, at least half wanted to join for him.
I have no doubt.
So many years
Were they
have
women?
passed
They
since
must
then.
have all been women. Actually, maybe men too. I think Gideon's
for
some of
some
them.
reason.
I'm right here. I am sitting right here, restaurant owner. He already has a girlfriend. Oh, maybe he already has a girlfriend? Is this card after Chasing Summer? Because that was like, we made it official. We made it official that we were boyfriend and girlfriend in Chasing Summer. So, it was Facebook official. No, I'm just kidding. We do Caleb tonight, the pipsqueaker.
I doubt it. Hasn't he been hanging out with you for the whole day?
Ouch. Ouch. That hurt.
If Caleb was dating someone, wouldn't she keep him close all the time?
Ouch. Yeah. This guy's just zinging me left and right. I did see, I think it was Lala who said, she's like, well, if he grew up with them, like going to the same school, he probably thinks of them as like being sort of family-ish, right? Alright, not many people know this. All card releases post-LI debut are in chronological order. Post-LI debut. Okay. Good. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Cool. Nice. That's simple. Simpler than it seems. I don't know why. We were all making it way more complicated. I give a vague smile and look at Caleb, who's center stage. Well, I would be like, excuse me. It is me, I am she. Hello. Also, for context, that English gal pal is Mei. I figured the gal pal thing was like a little sister. Right. So I'm giving this guy a little bit of grace. Like, alright. He probably thinks that we're more family than that. But still, he hurt my feelings. That makes sense, though. Mei, okay. The lights blaze across the stage and warm the space bit by bit. Between verses, he brushes away the damp bangs clinging to his forehead. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling so much? The light trails over him from his cheekbones to his collarbone to even the ends of his hair. They shimmer so brightly that I can't look away. After rehearsing the first few songs, Caleb jumps off the stage and waves a hand in front of me. Yeah, Viper called him Siscon in his myth, and he was chuckling. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Are you zoning out during the song? I'm pretty sure we didn't rehearse any lullabies.
No, I'm just thinking about you because it's gone. Were your performances always like this, or what do you think about when you're on stage? Caleb, what do you think about when you're on stage?
Not much.
I want more Viper. He's so funny.
If anything, I'd say the next move. But sometimes I wonder if you're watching closely.
Also, he has a super sad backstory.
Would you notice if I sang the wrong lyrics?
I totally understand his mental instability, because wow, I would be too. Would you notice if I sang the wrong lyrics? If I knew the lyrics. Depends on the song, my guy. Caleb opens a water bottle and takes a sip. Then he pulls the hem of his shirt up. That is diabolical. You know exactly what you're doing. Also, the fact that you didn't animate that in fold, it's pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie. It's enough to show a glimpse of his waist. He acts like he doesn't notice. Yeah, of course he acts like he doesn't notice.
What are you thinking about now? You've been spacing out and staring at me more than usual.
He wants to okay, this is so Sylus was just very move in with me, move in with me, move in with me. He's like, tell me you want me, tell me you want me, tell me you want me, tell me you want me. Not animating that was indeed a personal attack, I must agree. Truly. What are they why? This is terrorism at this point. I quickly look away and pull his shirt down. Pay attention to your reputation. Okay. What did they call him? The heartthrob of DAA? The DAA heartthrob? What the heck did they call him? In his world underneath? Because I was going to say, his reputation is the DAA heartthrob. He's living up to it. Lately, I haven't been sleeping well. It's probably because of the magnetic fluctuations. Even the tiniest of sounds puts me on edge. Hold on, let me read you halal. Also, in some phone call I received a couple of days ago, he was calling MC babe, babe, and I was like, nope, no way. Check Chinese, he said gay, 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 big brother. And asked her to call him, so if she wants him to call her Mei Mei. She gets off on it too, apparently. She's as much of a bro-con as he's a cis-con. Well, that's weird. I'm sitting here like, that's uncomfortable. I don't know how I feel about that. No, but yes, the DA is heartthrob. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's his reputation. He's living up to that. I think that. I got nothing for the cis-con bro-con thing. They're matching each other's freak, I can say that. Good for them. Matching each other's freak that way, but like won't have sex. Help me. Caleb? Freaks of nature. The door is ajar. Sorry, I just thought of Danny when she said how that happened. I'm so easily entertained. I think that's so funny. Moonlight pours in through the tall windows. God damn it. Before breaking apart under the sound of footsteps. While edging is sex, technically? Yeah, but like, they only do that here. They hadn't done that before. Like, sheesh. Sheesh. I could not have waited like this. I would have died. Caleb stands with his back to me. He's practicing a spin over and over again in front of the mirror. Sweat slides down the side of his face. I lean against the door frame and watch him move up and down. I bet you do. No, his birthday card. Oh, his birthday. I forget about his birthday card. Nobody can agree what happened there. 5 hours of what? 5 hours of what? Help. 5 hours. 5 hours? That's a long time to make out. I'd run out of oxygen. Man over 5 hours from the couch to the window and fog the room with its big ass windows. I mean, like I would have passed out. I would have run out of air. Like, what? 5 hours? What do you mean? Did he really lose track of time while practicing, or is he unable to sleep like me? After the first audition, Caleb was chosen by everyone as the band's temporary lead singer. We even cleared out a room at home so he could practice. I wonder what room this was. Whenever he practices, I always sit as close to him as I can. But the closer I get, the more I feel heat from his body. I can't ignore it anymore. Caleb said air is overrated. Yeah, that's meh. He lives up in the clouds. He probably doesn't need much anyway. He's alright.
Since when did we get the Thinker statue?
I know, right? I just so happen to be worrying about something that's related to you, too. Yes, I'm wondering how...
It was my fault, huh?
I gotta stop.
I'll take care of it.
I gotta stop. Hold me back. I gotta stop. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? With your freaking headband. You wanna fight? With our mouths? Caleb takes my hand and pulls me inside. He touches me from behind. What that he does. His hands, gentle yet firm, are on my waist, and his fingers tightly press my stomach. Which is crazy considering his DAA exam incident left him with massive lung damage. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wonder if when Ever got a hold of him after the explosion, if they also addressed that. Not just the arm. I feel like it's something Ever would do. Because, like, he's basically Bucky Barnes. Hydra would do that to Bucky to make him the most efficient super soldier they could. So I feel like Ever would probably also do that to his lungs, right? I don't know. I always wonder if his voice sounds raspy and whiny for that. That's a good question. It's definitely possible. Or like you said, they fixed that too. Maybe. I don't know. It's an interesting question. I wish I had more information of what exactly happened in that time period. Wherever had him, but he wasn't awake yet. Like, they just had him, right? Like, because I feel like there's a lot there, I feel like, that we don't know. And I'm very curious. Sorry, I'm getting lost in, like, all my theories and stuff. I can't help it. Wait, I don't know how to dance.
It's easy, and you don't have to think about anything. Just follow my lead. Like this.
This feels like a euphemism. But it could just be, I'm just living in the gutter, that's fine. I accept. I know my place. Sitting through the wait for more lore is terrible. I am aching for juice and full, please. No, truly. I was just saying, actually, maybe this was for my video essay, but I was saying how, like, I don't know that I've loved a sci-fi world this much since, like, Mass Effect. I was, like, the biggest Mass Effect freak. I still am. Now, BioWare is a whole other story, but, I love this sci-fi world. I love it. So I am, like, constantly hungry for lore and world building, and so I get really hooked on it. I apologize, I'm locking in. I move with his hands as we dance. We glide, crisscross, and spin. Just as I'm halfway through a spin, he suddenly pulls me back. My body smoothly returns to his embrace. There's no space left between us. I bet there's a little space. I bet there's just a little space. His hands grip my waist. He guides me to move farther away and come closer. Each move is so precise that it cannot go any farther. I lift my chin and spot Caleb in the full-length mirror as he leans in. A strand of hair falls and hides his eyes. Look at that blush. Look at him. Look at that rouge. This man's in heat.
Are you still thinking about that Caleb who troubled you?
Shake head. I quickly shake my head and do my best to not look at how tightly he's holding me in the mirror.
Stay like this, then. Don't think about anything. Forget everything else.
This is all one
Little
big euphemism.
Little, you'll start to enjoy the movements and the rhythm.
I keep referencing that TikToker whose name I never remember, but all he does in his videos is go like... That's what I feel like this whole card, like... Last time I was this crazy about media, it was Fate Stay Night for the same reason too. History, nerd galore, and smut. Rob, shut up, lock in time. I feel like, did you tell me about Fate Stay Night before, or am I making that up? Am I just having deja vu? I could be. Anyway, euphemism?
When you open your eyes again, I want you to remember this version of me. The Caleb who makes you happy.
That's very sweet, Caleb. But, like, I think that you make MC happy, no matter what version it is. Like, I think that's your mistake. Like, we gotta work on your self-esteem, boo-boo. Thick loading in brain. The air feels like it's slowly being pulled away. I feel a little dizzy, and my hands naturally cling to his neck. My hand brushes against the area behind his shoulder. Wow, I can see the sweat. Like, rendered. Like, sorry. I was, like, right where the words were that I was reading, so there was no way to avoid it. His skin is burning up. It's hotter than ever before. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
When are you going to realize what's happening to me?
I mean, I know. I can't speak for MC. We are two different people. She knows.
I'll give you a hint. What's on my mind has never changed. I don't know when it'll show up, but lately it's been more restless.
My boner. Sorry.
Don't worry. It's not something to be afraid of.
I can't stop doing the... He smiles before glancing down and smoothing out a wrinkle on my collar. A moment passes, then he lets his hand fall to his side.
I I didn't think I'd be terrible at waiting.
Now see, I like that line. I know that sounds silly, but like it's a very human moment. Let's just like and like we don't see him like be flawed. We see him be perfect at everything. So like it's just a nice human moment for him to be like I'm vulnerable and I'm struggling with this and this is hard, right? Like genuine moments. I love those. Okay, basically I was yapping about how KOD's animation is an exact replica of a Fate character, Saber class King Arthuria. Yeah, female King Arthur, because the author wanted so. Oh, that's cool though. I love the gender bending. That's really cool. I don't how did I get to my bedroom from there? I could not just leave it there. What, I just turn around and walk away? I dreamed of Caleb that night. No shit! I wake up, sit up in bed, and look at the full-length mirror across the room. I'm still disoriented. Everything from the dream fades like mist on a mirror. It disappears at my fingertip when I touch it. Only the way he looked at me lingers, like a trace of water that didn't get wiped away in time. It clings to the edge of my memory. That's such great imagery. Sorry, I love Caleb because he can be the mistakes of someone we know, or us too. Yeah, absolutely, he's very human. Very human, absolutely. I think they all are, in a lot of ways. They're written very authentically. Like, yes, a person could experience this thing and then react this way. That's very believable, right? Like, yes, absolutely. I think that's what makes these writers, part of what makes these writers so good. Our dance became our little secret. Now that rehearsals are almost over, it feels like it'll be locked away again and buried. Moonlight still filters through the windows at night and fills every corner of the room. We're always left standing outside the door. I feel like that little section in particular is like, I would like to read that in the original Chinese, because I feel like that felt a little random in English, and I wonder what the Chinese reads like. But with every little touch, intentional or not, I can feel the warmth between us rising bit by bit. I mean, how long has it been, MC? Damn, girl. There are only 2 days left before the polar night ends. Tonight, I walk up to Caleb's bedroom door and knock. There's a short pause, then the door opens from the inside. His gaze stops for a moment when he sees the oversized sweater I'm wearing. He has never been happier.
I was about to put up a lost and found notice, but it returned home all by itself.
It's been getting colder lately, so I grabbed one of your sweaters.
What a coincidence. That's my favorite sweater.
Which means he fucking loves seeing it on us.
Or are you going to announce it's yours now?
He would love if you announced it's yours, MC. He would love that. I let go of the door frame and step back a little. Do you remember the game I brought for us to play? Let's finish the last few levels before I head back to Lincoln City. I wish we had Chinese girlies that would provide us with translations of the cards from the script. Right? That is why I love that translation guide I was talking about so much. They literally line by every line in Beyond Cloudfall. Every single line. So I'm going to have to put that in the Discord somewhere because I thought it was awesome. I was like, this is so enlightening. I've learned so much that I didn't know. I'll have to remember to put that in the Discord. I read directly from those guides in my video essay. So like obviously once I finish it, I'll put those links in the description, but it'll be easier if I just put them in Discord for us. Yeah, I'll put them in the, yeah. Don't let me forget. Hello, I'll put it in the Discord. Because it was so, I learned, it was so enlightening and so beautiful to see the differences. And also some of the things that really did align and like resonate between the two languages. Caleb and I sit on this. This is a nice song. This is a very nice song. I like this. Sorry. Caleb and I sit on the sofa. We lean against the cushions, our knees resting side by side.
You won't be too warm and fidgety when we're halfway done, right?
No promises. You're the one who made up an excuse and ran away.
Fair point. Let's pick up where we left off.
I love that he didn't deny that. I love this music. Soon after we start playing, my leg slowly moves toward Caleb. My knee keeps brushing against his.
Your little mole's gonna fall if you get distracted again.
It's fine. You always move faster and catch me before I hit the ground.
Do you really think I can stay focused the whole time and never mess up?
My breathing slows down, but my heartbeat speeds up as I lean closer. What if I actually want you to mess up? As soon as my hand touches his back, the heat under his skin starts to spread through my fingers little by little. I'm sorry, I can't. This line is... Can you feel it? My warmth. It's already the same as yours. Who wrote that? I love everything else in this card, but that is like the cringiest thing. That has to be... I want to read the original Chinese. Please. I need to read the original Chinese of that, because that's so weird. Caleb jocks his controller and grabs my knee. He's burning up. His fingers slide along my thigh. It's enough to stop me from moving, but it's not enough for me to let go.
Once we know the truth, we can't pretend we're unaware. Is this what you want?
I'm just gonna do this the whole time. Caleb, I've been ready. Talk to MC. My fingers wrap around his arm so I can hold him even tighter. Caleb leans in a little more and uses my arm to steady himself. His warmth envelops me. This man is in heat. Help him. Omega, what? Before our breaths meet, the harsh notification sound of a game over rings in my ear. We stop. Caleb rests his forehead against mine and lets out a quiet laugh.
I guess both of us were too distracted.
He's so bricked up, he will single-handedly substitute the Great Wall of China. Listen. I have no control over this MC. I would help this man, but she won't let me. So, I can only do what I can do. I'm just here. I'm just here for the ride. I don't know. It's opening night. When I wake up, Caleb is already gone. He's doing his last rehearsal at the venue. Outside the restaurant, the digital ad screens now show the band's animated poster from their earlier photo shoot. When I look up, I see a huge image of Caleb winking. His smile shines bright. People are starting to gather in front of the poster. They chat and point. I turn and quickly head to the staff entrance. The figure on stage is already in costume. He's reviewing his final moves alone. Don't you get choppy on me now! I see you running like you're on a potato. You're gonna crash. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This was the Techpocalypse from a few days ago. Oh my god. With the drums beating, Caleb moves as if he's breathing with the rhythm. His steps are precise and steady. He's like a pulled string that tightens and loosens. I'm scared. Okay, that's better. The light above wraps around him. My eyes follow it downward, and suddenly, I don't want to just stand here and watch. I am so scared for this Kindle. Not because of that, chat. Because I'm afraid my whole app's gonna crash. It's been doing that for these Kindles. I don't know why. The computer said, listen, I was excited for Sylus, but this is not Sylus. Truly, I'm so scared. No, please don't. Oh, Sylus! No, it's running like ass. Okay, it got a little better. This frame rate. I'm gonna die. Don't you do my boy Caleb like that, computer. You figure it out. Figure it out. Hi, Sweet Catastrophe. Welcome in. Oh my god, my dog is also really excited that this is happening. Okay, it's like figuring it out, kind of. It's working, but like it has these little frame rate jumps. I'm very scared. See, like now the music's all lagged behind. It's fine. Eyes on me, follow my lead. Don't worry, I got you. I love his song. Anyway, hi, Sweet Catastrophe. Welcome in. Computer gonna get with the program. Well, I appreciate Caleb. Okay, it like kind of figured itself out by the end. Like, the music kind of caught up a little, maybe ish. I gotta figure this out. I don't know how to. What do you want from me, PC? Tell me. Use your words. I will fight your computer if it
Look at that
protests.
smudged.
You are
Bad.
absolutely. You have my full support. I'll help you. We'll jump it in the alley.
So, do I stop now?
No.
Or should I?
Don't you dare. Not enough. I agree. MC, I agree. Yes, girl. Get your man.
Yeah. No one is gonna interrupt us before the show begins.
He could leave his glitter trail. Glitter trail? I can't even talk. I'm too flustered. I can't speak. Help me.
Can I mess you up a little more, please?
If a man said that to me, my clothes would disappear. Oh my god, they'd be gone. Yes. You are welcome in this space. All feral girlies are welcome in this space. It is a safe space. Open the door. I liked him already, but then learning he can sing and play guitar, I was a goner. Completely. Absolutely. No one can resist a musician. Bark, 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 bark. Red Witchery.exe stopped working at this point. I can't. I'm so excited to go watch her VOD. Oh my god. It's gonna be so funny. I like how I'm just like, coming, I'll get it. He's like,
pulled me in
fuck no you won't.
and told me to keep going. Now, I won't let you leave me alone.
I mean, I wouldn't have answered the door, so... Or would I have? I don't know. Is the lead singer allowed to waste energy on this before a show? He does not care. He does not care.
Looks like nobody's here.
That fucking look is diabolical. That is the first step, Sweet Catastrophe.
Really?
Jesus Christ. Leave that shit locked. People will wait. If you're the headliner, people are gonna fucking wait for you to start the show anyway. Who gives a shit?
I've
table in front of it. Barricade the door.
Here for myself. I waited so long.
Jesus goddamn Christ. Sorry. Hello. Shit. That's just shit. Woo! Music flows from lips as fingers are intertwined. Feelings swell and grow. They speed up or slow down at times. The dressing room door opens. Unfinished melodies linger in the air. They echo inside our bodies. I reject this. I reject the idea of unfinished melodies. Absolutely not. No. Infold. What's that moment from the very first Avengers movie where Nick Fury is like, he's like, given that it's a stupid ass decision, I've elected to ignore it. That's me with this moment. Infold. Fuck you and your unfinished melodies. Absolutely not. I reject it. I will not allow it. Let that man. Please, let that man. All of my dignity obliterated. You showed up and my brain yeeted itself into the void. I forgot my name, my morals, and how knees work. I am now a puddle with a pulse. Send help for a shovel. I'm already buried in shame. I can't. Oh my god. The moment when he looks right into the camera as he's kissing MC had me screaming. Literally. And I was on Reddit and like people were like, oh my god, like that moment when he looks at the door, and I'm like, that was such an intentional meta moment, like from the like he's directly looking at us, the player, like, yeah, this is what I'd do to you if you were right fucking here right now. Like, are you kidding me, Infold? Are you kidding me? And then you're gonna have the nerve to tell me unfinished melodies linger in the air? How dare you? The audacity? Oh, it's totally a fourth wall break. Absolutely. 100%. 1,000%. Just... they knew what they were doing. So intentional. I reject this. Unfinished melodies linger in the air, my ass. Tonight's big show has finally arrived. It could have been right there. What door? Only my back door is allowed to be broken, thank you. They do not do things accidentally here. It is all intentional. Totally. so agree. Every choice they make, whether it's like writing, like literally the lines they put, or like the design choices, lighting even, like how certain like times like their faces will fall in shadow, like everything is so intentional, which I really appreciate. But I can't allow the unfinished melodies thing to, I can't. Just my morals, like this is ethically disturbing to me. Let that man finish. Jesus, goddamn Christ. The lights go out at the same time. Everyone holds their breath in the dark. 4 steady beats of the drum. Spotlights shine from above to outline the figure behind the curtain. Snaps and whistles ring out. The curtain opens and all eyes focus on the center of the stage. As he turns and opens his arms to the crowd, I suddenly realize my bobby pin is still in his collar. As it should be. MC. That's your territory. Leave it there. After 26 years of thirst and yearning, they allowed him a dip and a face smeared with makeup edging king. I can't. That's so cruel. I watched Tanny's VOD when she did this card, and she couldn't breathe. She was laughing so hard, and I couldn't breathe watching her. Oh my god. I can't even think about it, or I'll lose myself. I will absolutely lose it. Oh my god, that noise just scared the crap out of me. That was really loud in my headset. Ugh, can't you walk on your own for a while longer? You're heavy. The debut performance went well. At the after party, Caleb got the most toasts and ended up a little tipsy. I turned down everyone's invitation to do karaoke and carried him home. I'll probably wake up with a headache if he sleeps like this. That's what he gets for twerking it with a full shower gel bottle each time. I talked about the body wash thing a little bit earlier. Money doesn't grow on trees. Apparently it does for him. He's got all that Farspace Fleet money. Jesus. Did you see his bathroom? It was like bigger than my house. I lose my balance and we both fall onto the sofa. You can make that noise again. That's fine. We're very welcoming here. We're very accepting. I rest on Caleb's chest while his eyes stay shut. I pick off a piece of golden confetti near his neck. He's got a Lamborghini Lanzador. We just talked about that in the Discord. Hello. I remember now. A car that will come out in 2029. because of course he does. He acted like the perfect lead singer for the whole night, but he didn't remove all of the confetti. Here. I lean in and see there's a bit of silver glitter. It's probably from the dressing room. I'd be tickled if I saw that. Like, I left my mark. I assume I have some on me too. I hum and poke the side of his neck. It's still warm to the touch. You feel warm, and your clothes still have stuff on them, so let me help you take them off. She says that like, I guess I'll help you take them off. I feel like, pants off now. Wake up. Unfinished melodies linger in the air? My ass! Finish that shit right now! I sit up and start tugging at the intricate zipper on his chest. I'm only halfway done when he grabs my hand. Time to undress, it's for your own good. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
You're suddenly being really helpful. I'm not used to it.
That's actually a funny line, too. You're suddenly being really helpful. MC said the opera house is open. Open for business. I'm tearing those clothes off with my teeth at that point. Real. Just real. Just legit. Totally. It's too late to pull away now. It's... MC. You killing me, girl. I just... So much clothes wrestling. His arms tightly wrap themselves around my waist. He slowly reaches up from behind, his knuckles touching my shoulder. His hand... That's a loud zipper. His hand covers the back of my hand and gently pulls the zipper a little farther down. That is hot! Yes! Show MC what you want her to do. Yeah! It really is worse than I thought. I can't. These two. They're blue-balling me at this point. My voice is soft, but my fingers are already on his chest. They slowly slide down. He doesn't pull back. It's like he's letting me look on purpose.
Yeah. The closer you are, the worse it gets.
Oh no! What a shame! This is awful! So, how does it feel? Why would you... Enfold. When I catch you. I swear to God. We better fix that then. Call me Bob the Builder. I will fix shit right up. Caleb pauses. He holds my hand at his waist and pulls me in.
It's like being in a maze. But the walls are made of glass.
Yeah, the metaphor's nice, but like you could have been explicit. Like I don't. We don't have to
You
get
think you can see clearly from inside. Unfortunately, you're still trapped.
You can just say like I am really bricked up. Like I need a release. 'Cause same. I can't help myself and poke his face. She can't help herself and she pokes his face. This MC, girl, look who's talking. You're the one who said you'd build a maze to trap me. And you were about it, MC, don't lie.
Who says I don't want to do that?
I like how he says that line, because he does sound a little tipsy when he says it. You're like, who says I don't want to do that? He's a little buzzed.
Just, I've learned to wait for you to find the entrance.
Consent King. Ooh. ... from MC. She's killing us. Jesus Christ. I would run into that maze without questioning a thing. Caleb, you could say I want to hit it and I'd still let you. Absolutely. Run me over with your car. I'll let you. Shit. Caleb catches my hand. His gaze remains lowered, but the corners of his lips slowly curl up.
Now you know all of my secrets. What should I do?
He still sounds tipsy. I like this. It's a good job by the VA. I think I don't want to retreat. She says, and still hasn't had sex with this man. Or not to finish. I don't know. This is what we get from a freaking fade to black. Our lingering kiss says everything. Maybe we never needed a lot of words. It's like when we were kids sneaking out at night. One look was enough to know what the other person was thinking. Only now do I realize that the place I wanted to go with him... I never wanted to reach the end of a quiet alley in the city. We've always been on the same path. It's just that today, we finally let ourselves venture deeper. We stop at the same time again. He clasps my hand. Our palms line up and slide slowly together. It's like we're tracing each other's shape without words.
If today is the day you're ready to come closer, then I'll do everything I can to make sure you never want to leave.
I am so sexually frustrated by this card. This is... I'm being blue-balled here. The kissing noises are better. Good job, VA. We're happy for you. I love that. I love that for this king. I'm just so frustrated with Infold. How could they? Ah! Sons of bitches. Let my man fuck. Please. He's worked hard. I don't know what Sylus is wearing, by the way. I don't. This is what happens when I let them dress themselves. And now I need to go through his secret times again for scientific research. Yeah, we're scientists. Data, duh. Data collection. Obviously. It's best not to question their outfits. You know, you do you, boo-boo.
Seeing you with the sunrise makes the sunlight bearable.
And then he says things like that, and I'm like, alright. Fine. Fine. Wear your ridiculous outfit. Fine. Sylus is aiming for attention. Sylus went peacock. It goes with the whole, like, bird theme of, like, here's my wooing dance. Here's my mating dance. I once undressed one of them who was dressed so weird, and I took off sunglasses with face decals underneath, and it was just layer upon layer.
Heads up before I touch you. Like right now.
It's like one of like Russian dolls, and you just keep going, and it doesn't end. I can't. That's so funny. Okay, so we have done Sylus and we have done Caleb. I know that I'm a yapper and I can't ever shut the hell up, so we still have 3 more cards to do. Sorry. We need a Lucio with this outfit. Wait, I'll do it. I will do it. Hold on. Okay, wait, so it's the alternative Darkborn suit. It's the Catch-22. Is that Catch-22? I think it's Catch-22. What earrings is he wearing?
Sylus won't be able to get behind me with this speed.
Oh, shut up.
You need to go
Leave me alone.
faster.
For the full bird mating dance. And then I think this is the new, like, flower crown thing, right? Hold on. Okay, wait. I think I got it. Hold on, let's find out. Uno momento! Okay, wait. Wait. Alright, let's see. Lucio. Hold on. Okay. Change look. Oh, yes! I didn't realize it was gonna default to what he was wearing right now. Hell yeah! I didn't have to remember anything. Yes! Yes! Go! 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 I'm so excited. Thank you, Pitfall. Truly. I can't. This is so funny. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know what the funniest part is. It's all funny. The raptor. I can't. Help. And my MC is just in her normal getup. This is so funny. Oh my god. Amazing. 10 out of 10. No notes. Oh my god, that's so funny. Sure. Why not? Look, that floral crown really get in the way.
Not over.
I don't know if I can. I don't know, man. I mean, you are the love of my life, but I still think I would probably laugh. I probably would have to take that thing off your head before I could. Okay, now later, you need to take photos of that outfit while he's dancing, then do a spot that's different than one of those fancy birthday dances to attract me. Just so everyone can see they're the same picture. Absolutely. Totally. I might do peacock acquired female bird. Did anybody ever watch that show? It was on the BBC, and God, what the heck was it called? They would like take just clips of animals, but then they would dub them. It's where the clip of like the groundhog who's like, Alan, no, that's Steve. It's that show. And they would do so many with birds though. And there was like one who was doing like a mating dance. And he was like this blackbird, and he had these big wings, and he would like be all flashy with them, but so like sometimes he would like go out with them, and then he would like cover his walk on the wild side. I think you're right. I think you are right, Shaylee. And he would, but sometimes he would like cover his face, and so he would be like nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. And that's all I'm thinking was Sylus and his whole nocturnal thing. Oh my god. Help. Sure, straddle the peacock. I can't with the flowers. This is ridiculous. I love it. Oh my god. This is so funny.
In moments like these, I like that you can see through me.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh yeah, there's no confetti here. Your peacock feathers. Oh my god, that was funny, guys. I can't. Ooh.
In that case, I need you to take care of it for me.
The flower crown, I can't. Oh my god. Ooh. This was funny. Pack it in, kids, you know I'm working nights. Yeah, my husband and I quote those things all the time. Oh my god, I love it. I quote it all the time too. I still do. I don't even, god, how many years ago was it? I still do all the time.
You don't look like you're hurt, kitten.
There's the one,
It's more like...
gosh darn it, it's like a, I don't remember what the normal birds look like, but they're talking about a weird bird. They're like, geez, your creepy neighbors here, like, wanting to get, like, I don't even know. But then it's like this owl, and he's like the most evil smile ever. And it's like, hello, I wanted to borrow a cup of sugar. That show was so funny. Show was ahead of its time, truly. I can't. Help me.
Taking the lead really is your specialty.
This is so funny.
You want the polar night to end, right? Then, I hope you remember every part of tonight. Not just here. Here as well.
Oh my god. Woo, Lucio, you've delivered again. So funny. Holy moly. Okay. That was great. That was so funny. Okay. So, we still have Xavier, Zane, and Raph to do for these cards. I am happy to keep going, but I do have to take a little bit of a break just because I have 5 dogs here who are looking at me like, what the hell? Because they need to do their bedtime potty. So I have to like go take them outside and stuff. But then I can come back and we can keep going if anybody wants to. Or I'm happy to like pause it here. I've been going for almost 4 hours because I yap too much. My apologies. And I'm happy to like either do this again tomorrow night. Thursday. Honestly, I don't even. Thank you for the follow. I have not. I am still figuring out the streaming thing, and my alert did not say what your name is. But thank you so much. Oh, sweet catastrophe. Thank you for following. Welcome. It's good to have you. You fit in perfectly with us. Please rest and hydrate and pet the dogs for us. Oh, hello. That's so cute. I will. They will love that. Thank you for the follow, sweet catastrophe. Yes, welcome to our hijinks. We have fun here. So, okay, well then, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'll probably stop for tonight, and then we have the OG3 to do, and that'll actually, it might give me a minute to figure out. I got the additional 2 terabytes of data on the external hard drive, but I need to figure out how to like move things so that the processing power of my PC isn't too bad, because I haven't officially moved anything yet. And it was giving me an alert earlier, like, we are something, so we're putting, like, apps you don't use on cloud storage to make your PC processing power better, or whatever. So I'm gonna play with that before we keep trying to do this. And hopefully that'll make it run even better. So yes, I will be back on, I don't know what day, probably tomorrow, honestly, if I'm being honest. Yes, tell them I enjoyed their Sylus hype earlier. I'm in bed already anyway. It's 1:11 a.m. Get some sleep, Chaylee. But I also, like, from one insomniac to another, I totally get, like, I usually don't, well, it depends. Sometimes I fall asleep at a decent hour, and for me that's, like, midnight. And then sometimes it's, like, 3, 4 a.m. And I work a day job, so that's like even worse. I used to work overnights, and that was ideal because that is when my brain is awake and alive. But alas, the law firm I work, the lawyers don't have overnights, so here we are. But yes, I will stream again sometime this week. I don't know what day it's going to be exactly. Thursday's a little bit crazy for me because I'm having like a small procedure. It's not a big deal, but it just makes that day a little bit crazy. So it'll probably either be tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, I say be on the lookout for me tomorrow or Friday. And yes, Chaylee, I will also give you, I know you messaged me, you DM me, so I will add you on Discord. And yes, so we have 3 more cards to do from this banner. And then we have the new Raph and Zane promise cards. I have Sylus's new free 4-star card to do. I also never did, because I was dealing with some health stuff, I never actually did Sylus's Beyond Cloudfall myth as a stream. I have it. It's just sitting there, being pretty. So these are all things that we will tackle in the coming days. Okay, I hope the procedure goes well if I don't chat to you before then. Thank you so much, Haley. Yeah, no, I'm hopefully I get to chat to you before then because we have theater stuff to talk about. I'm so excited. No rush. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you, you too. I hope you can get some sleep. I hope it's restful. I hope the procedure goes smoothly for you. Get well soon. Thank you so much, Hala. I appreciate it. Yes, so I'll be around and hopefully I will figure out, this ran, Halal can attest to this, this ran significantly better than the Techpocalypse of a few days ago when my app kept crashing and my mic wasn't working, so I'm glad that we at least figured that out for today. I was very happy with that. I'll take wins where I can get them. Sweet Catastrophe, thank you again for joining, and welcome in. I hope to see you again very soon. And yes, I'm gonna go take care of my dogs because they're all crossing their paws and they're like, we have to go potty, it's bedtime, what are you doing? So on that note, I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I won't look so crazy. Look forward to the next stream. Thank you. I'm excited to see you back, and we will have some fun. It'll be great. I would anticipate us doing the next 3 cards in this banner for the next stream. As for what we do from there, I don't know. You guys tell me where you want to go. So polite, my dog would be jumping up and punching me. I have 5 dogs and a cat, which is crazy. But I'm crazy, so it's cool. And they're pretty darn well. But what do you have on your nose, Nebula? What is that? I was about to say they're pretty well behaved, but then like what did you just have on your nose? Why do you have that on your face? Hi. There she is. Now she is jumping up at me. We spoke too soon. It's fine. Hello. Yes, I know. Do you want to be on stream? Do you want to be on stream? Here. Does this move? Hold on. Let's see. You're on camera. Say hi. Oh, you unplugged it. Great. Thanks. Okay. I'm gonna go tend to my crazy doggies. I will see you guys another night this week. And yeah, that's Nebby. She's very dumb. I love her dearly, but she's not smart. she's named after Nebula from Marvel. But she's mostly Nebby. She's only Nebula when she's in trouble. Yes, and she's like an orange cat who only has 1 brain cell. I think she shares 1 brain cell with all the orange cats, honestly. But you try very hard, and that's the part that matters. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. I'm sorry this goodbye has taken forever. Yes, Nebby, I'm coming. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday. Have a good night.